Good morning, everybody. This is the Uncanny Omar. Thank you for joining me. I am back from a small little vacation, back on my Saturday mornings routine of hanging out with you fine folks. Big shout out to my wonderful wife, the Astonishing Melanie, who was gracious enough to go to Starbucks to get me something to wake me up, because we have a hard stop at 1 p.m. So that's why I decided to start it just a little bit earlier. Hope everybody is having a great weekend. Saturday, Sunday, evening, morning, wherever you're located. Yes, it's an early start. That's right. I don't do this, but since we have to stop at 1 o'clock to get going someplace, because today is Maddie's birthday, and she wanted to go to the Ren Fair, so we're all gonna go to the Ren Fair with her. But she knows that I do this every morning, so big happy early 4th of July. What's up, Graham? Danville in Illinois, what's up? Hey, what's going on, my buddy Adam? How you doing, brother? Saludos, Omar. Hi from the UK. How are you, mate? Dude, I'm doing good. I got well rested last week. I got well rested. Is IDW Transformers any good? Do they start from the very beginning, including the origin? Yes. Volume 1 of Phase 1 starts with Megatron Origin. So that's the mini series you'll need. That kind of kicks off everything, and it does. The hardcovers are done in a very unique way in that they're collected in chronological order, not publishing order, meaning that the series, because it all started with Escalation, I think. There was a group of 3 miniseries that kicked off the IDW universe, but they're not collected until volumes 2 and 3. So happy birthday to Maddie, and happy Treason Day to all the Colonials. Oh, I see there. I see what you did there. Picked up the Captain America Golden Age Volume 1 Omnibus today. Volume 2 is at the end of the month, I believe. You are correct. Yeah, there were a lot of dates that were changed. So what's up from Poland? My wife, how'd y'all like that? I left my wife in charge of giving the bad news of all the delays. But yeah, in the description of this video, we also put the delays of all the books that are coming out. They're still coming out. It's just mainly they're delayed. There's one from IDW, and then, of course, a few from Marvel. And what's mainly caused the issue was the ports being closed in China. So it's not like the books were canceled or anything. It's just that the ports were closed down, and that delayed a lot of things. So not just books, but a lot of things in general. So, hi, Omar. Hope you're good. When are we finding out about the final giveaway in the last live stream? You are going to find out today who the winner is. I was going to wait till my wife got here to do that. So we'll probably do that around 12 o'clock whenever we get into the middle of the episode. So keep an eye on that. Let me just make sure I got the right person, because I was put in charge of doing the random number generator on that. So yeah, let me know where everybody's from. I love doing that at the beginning of the episode, and I love to see all the different places you wonderful folks are located in. And again, thank you for joining me on this early Saturday morning in the state of Kentucky. It's a beautiful day. Hope it stays this beautiful. So yes, we did a giveaway, and the last thing I gave away was the Age of Apocalypse. We did it in the spread shop tutorial and merch giveaway. A lot of people won t-shirts and stuff like that. So we do have a spread shop if you want to go and check that out. The description of the video has the link to our spread shop and our Patreon, and our Patreon has different tiers on it to accommodate to everybody. So yep, I've got the winner picked out. I'm just making sure my wife can. So this is what happens when I'm by myself. I don't have anybody to check my audio. Happy Saturday from Kitchener, Ontario, Canada. What's up, Max? How's that leg doing, buddy? What's up, Mark? Hello from my living room. Nice Final Shadow. I didn't see any timestamps last week, buddy. Didn't see any timestamps. Hi from Ireland. Hope things are good with you. Just managed to get all 3 Hulk Omnis by Peter David for a great price. Awesome. So one thing I did want to talk about, I do have the content already for the Thor Omnibus by Jason Aaron. I have all the content, the Doctor Doom Omnibus. It's just I have to wait for Marvel to give me the go-ahead to announce it. So I have all the covers, except for 2. I think they're still deciding on 2 more covers, which is usually what happens. And then sometimes they change their mind as to what cover belongs to what book. So I love like when it all comes together, and then when I'm given the content of the stuff. But I do have the content, and I can say that there's going to be not 1 but 2 Jason Aaron Omnis, just based on the way that they mapped out the first one. So makes me happy. Makes me happy from Jason too. And he was so nice. He shared my tweet, or he retweeted my video to let people know. That was really cool. Completely unexpected. Was not expecting that. So yeah, keep an eye out on the channel for that. I'll be doing a video on the content. Like, it's more of a detailed look as to what is collected in all the Omnis that I announced. As at Ribic on, there are 3 covers on the Jason Aaron Omnibus. 3 covers. So, woo! Morning from Georgia. So happy for the Doom Omnibus. Yes, and to clarify, the Doom Omnibus is going to collect the Book of Doom. So that's awesome. I'm so glad that's in there. Amazing story. You done messed up, Aaron, dude. We watched a bunch of Key and Peele last week. Fraction's Thor Omni was unexpected. Absolutely. I wish they had done Gillen's run. Gillen's run is so good. And honestly, Gillen's run wraps up the whole JMS run. Evening from Sydney. What's going on, Riv Wilson? How you doing? Juan Ignacio Noval. Hi, Omar. Regards from Argentina. Do you have the Why the Last Man absolutes? What are your thoughts on those books? I've heard terrible things about the binding. I just got them in, so I don't know. I'll be doing a comparison between that and the Omnibus and the oversized hardcovers. I love that story so much, and I couldn't like not own the best format, so I got the Omnibus, and then I realized, wait, I like the absolutes a little bit more. How far back is Doom going? Reaching back to the supervillain team up. I wish I had it. I've got it on I have all the content on my main computer, but it goes back to the Silver Age. But it's, it just collecting stories from Dr. Doom. Oh, it's awesome. I hope they keep doing that. I hope they keep doing villains Omnis. I'd like to see a Kang the Conqueror one. What's up, Joe? How you doing, buddy? East of West, is it out of print? I don't think it's out of print. I think it's still in print, but this was supposed to be the last printing of it. Omar, curious, but how do you personally define Shotos? Do they need to have the standard fireball, hurricane kick, and yes, they do. We call it Hadokens, Shoryukens, and Tetsumaku Senpu Kyaku. Gillen's Store run came out of nowhere when it happened. Well, that was because JMS kind of left the book out of nowhere, right? So they had to have somebody finish it up. Good morning, Poppy Uncanny. PSA, don't let the kids read books with naked people with strategic environment, please. Oh, dude. Yeah, I guess you saw the Undead Unlock when I was talking about that book. That was, my daughter's so sweet. She was like, I don't think I'm supposed to be reading this. And I was like, why not? It's rated teen. And I look at it, I was like, oh, yeah. Yeah, probably not. But good thing, yes, there were placements. What's up, Taylor? How you doing, buddy? Taylor Talks Comics. Greetings from north of you in Indy. What's the best comic you've read recently that was first time read for you? Probably because it's fresh in my mind, the Knights of the Old Republic, dude. I just read that for the first time. I've never read a single issue of the Dark Horse run, and it's being collected in omnibus format. I know it's been collected in Epic editions, but holy crap, was that good. I couldn't put it down, man. Same thing happened with Aliens. But I had read a lot of those Alien stories, which is going back to my childhood and rereading them. But the Knights of the Old Republic took me by surprise, because it's one of those things that I guess I never read, because I think of video games. And when I think of video games, movies that are based on video games or comics that are based on video games, you don't tend to get a good product, right? In my personal experience. But with that, it just blew me away. I thought it was awesome. And it's all written, what was it, John Jackson Miller? Is that his name? By one writer. That was insane. So it's so good. Hey, Omar, what does it take for DC to reprint some Omnis? Honestly, they just reprint them from time to time. They don't do big announcements. They do stealth reprints, and we find out through it by looking through the catalog. Sometimes some of my viewers message me to let me know, hey, this is available now, or my contact at PRH will message me. But mainly that's all it takes. As far as them making announcements and things like that, I can't even get an email back from them, man. Buenos dias from wet Tampa Bay. Hope you enjoyed your Saturday off last week. Man, it was a lot of fun. Was Aliens Volume 2 pushed back from August? I don't know. I haven't seen. There have been a lot of delays, so I'm sure that's going to push everything back. Did someone say Deathlock Omnibus? Nikolai, dude. One day, maybe. One day. We need a movie or something to get people talking about Deathlock again. I think the last time he was relevant to a lot of people was his run when he showed up in Uncanny X-Force. To be sure, the two KOTOR video games are both also deep and incredible, especially the second one. Yeah, my brothers are big fans of those. I've never played them, but like I said, usually I take caution when something is based on a video game, whether it's a movie or whether it's a series or whether it's a comic book. So I wasn't expecting to be blown away. Omar, what is your opinion on comics based on novels? I feel like that is like a music video to a song, right? I think in my head when I read a novel, I visualize it because that's the job of a novelist. It's the job of an author is to make sure you get the proper pictures in your head. So the way that I have it pictured in my head, for example, one of my favorite books of all time is the Gunslinger saga, the Dark Tower saga. The drawing of the three, oh my gosh, I read those in middle school and high school. I fell in love with that series. So when the book came out, when the single issue came out, I was hesitant. Then I saw Peter David's name attached to it, who also loved the books. Then I saw Jay Lee's artwork, like the promotional artwork that they showed, and I was thinking, well, that kind of looks like what I think. So I think it depends on who the writer and artist are on the team. That are like Neil Gaiman has a lot of stories that are collected in comic book format. Hey, my wife is here, everybody. And I think some of them do them justice more than others.
I come bearing gifts.
Thanks, baby. So yes, some of them are better than others when it comes to, just adaptations of these novels. So
I fit in here.
Bad move from Donnie Cates, kind of confirming Venom Omnibus when OHE is coming out in a few months. Honestly, he is more than welcome to suggest it.
Okay.
At the end of the day, it's up to Marvel to release what they want to. Just like we, or me, can suggest things. End of the day, they print whatever they want to.
Hi,
people are saying hi.
Begin.
Are we tiffing?
These are short shorts. They're the only one. I have like 3 pairs because they're the only ones.
Are they short shorts?
Yeah, because I want to wear them to work, and I'm like,
I like short shorts, Hannah.
If they're too short.
There's your answer.
Because I'm ready. I'm ready to go for the Ren Fair. Did you tell them about the Ren Fair?
I told them we were celebrating with Maddie. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm so excited because it's also tradition with our girls that like the fairy forest. I love that so much, and this is usually what I wear, except I've got a big onk, and and I'll be a mom with a backpack and lugging around sunscreen too.
Omar,
he'll be the one that's drinking.
Yeah, I'm a responsible adult. I have to drink and mingle.
I don't know because I don't know. I might not today. I guess we'll see. But yeah, I'm like really excited. You were excited about Kings Island a couple weeks ago. Like he was like power walking. He's like, we gotta get on a roller coaster. It's an
amusement park for the people that don't know.
And I'm like, oh, that's true. Yeah, amusement park. And I'm like, hold up, this is gonna be me. I'll be like, we're leaving at 1:00, guys. Sorry, 1:00.
I told them I started
going.
Baby, I started early.
You did? Oh, I wonder how you did that.
I told them I started early. I thank you. Have you heard about the new date for FF Omnibus Volume 4? It still says 8/25 on Diamond. When we Volume 3 got pushed back to 9/1. I haven't heard of a new date. I'll start asking. It really depends on What I worry about is we're going to get another Omnigeddon where they're all released in one. They kind of like the last week of July. The last week of July is rough. It's got a lot of books coming out, a lot of Omnis, a lot of expensive books. It just wasn't supposed to happen that way. What's up,
Thanks,
Mr. Tolliver?
Mr. Tolliver?
Thank you for the super chat, my dude. Great budget meeting yesterday. Any chance She-Hulk by Dan Slott Omni reprint? Missed that one. I haven't heard about that one. But honestly, with the announcements of Savage She-Hulk and She-Hulk by Peter David, I can kind of see that being reprinted, man. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm just flipping through to see who's joining us today. And post-menopausal Omnidog. Who are you? I want to know.
Hey, big thoughts to my buddy Omnidog. He hasn't been feeling well for the last couple of days, so he's on my thoughts. Like, he's a really super guy, and I know I give him a lot of crap, but he's in a lot of pain. He has a lot of health issues, and he's supposed to have some kind of surgery in middle of July. But
I didn't know that. When did you find out? Yesterday?
Well, we've been texting each other today. So
okay, that's why I didn't.
He's a super good dude. I give him a lot of crap, but he's one of my closest friends.
Yeah.
Oh, Strider.
JT, yes, got your email with your address again, correct? And all of the from the merch giveaway on Monday. Thank you guys for tuning in for the merch giveaway. Everything is put into the system, and Spreadshop is working on it. So, yay.
Thank you for that giveaway. You did an awesome job doing that, by the way.
And our Spreadshop is always advertised in the videos below. If you'd like to get some fun designs, and there's more than just t-shirts. I just put t-shirts to show first because that's just the norm, right? But there's more than that.
Mm-hmm. You should buy Ballad for Sophie, our Portuguese masterpiece. Is it available in English? Because absolutely, I will. Hey, Omar, David gave a reason why Wolverine Volume 2 was delayed. I spoke of this earlier in the episode, but I said that it's mainly because the ports in China had closed. So it was a delay on everything, not just books. Delay on anything that you're importing from over there. There's been a lot of delays, and that's one of the biggest reasons. So, happy Saturday to you both. Inquiring minds want to know: have either of you written to the letter pages of a comic book? I have. Never got published though. I've written a couple. Did you?
I wrote, yeah, with oh my goodness, what's his name? Kyle Higgins, because we reviewed issue 1 of Radiant Black, issues 1 and 2. So I sent it in like, I don't know, probably a couple of months early for the email that he gives for publishing like letters for the letters page. So I never got an answer back, so I don't know if it ever did or not.
He's a super busy guy.
Yeah.
I know that he's like
but because his intro really spoke to me. I thought it was very moving. So I I wanted to write.
Yeah, and Image reached out to us again to do something similar. So we'll be doing a review of, what is it? Paprika? It's an advanced
Sweet Paprika?
Yeah, it's an advanced review of Sweet Paprika.
Oh goodness, I felt bad because I flipped through it during work, or the digital version. Like I just scrolled and I'm like, the art is gorgeous. It is very sexual. And I'm like, somebody could find out that this is on my computer. Yeah. Like I'm looking, I didn't download, but you know what I mean.
The grand mastermind of IT over where you work is going to find out.
If my computer doesn't face anybody.
My point was that they're also
really pretty,
and they're going to sponsor a giveaway. So they'll be giving away a physical copy to one of the viewers. So if you watch, keep an eye on the channel for that review.
It's very dynamic. I like the colors.
Thank you so much, Lionheart, buddy. What's up, Omar and Melanie, for the super chat, by the way.
Lionheart.
Omar, very happy about the recent Marvel announcements, especially Savage She-Hulk. That was on my wish list. Now my 22 Omnibus is up to 17 so far. Dude, we're only at the first 4 months. I haven't seen any from May yet.
Scotty G saw, thank you so much for the coffee.
Oh, yeah, big shout out to Scotty G, who was kind enough to send us coffee through the mail. Like,
yeah, through the mail. Like it's cold still.
Mm-hmm.
I had to go pick it up at the post office. That's why I'm like,
near
banana hammock. I was asking for a baby suit earlier. It could be a bikini with like
the Borat G-string version.
Our 2 logos right there.
Well, and you gotta delete your that doesn't help anybody, dude. It's too late. Hey Omar, will the Pad She-Hulk collect her extracurriculars with Juggernaut? God, I hope not. That was retcon, wasn't it? Wasn't that?
She did? Is this what I think it means?
Yeah, in the Chuck Austin run. So, but
why?
Because Chuck Austin.
Juggernaut's like, meh. I can't think of the word.
Juggernaut's the unstoppable Juggernaut. Just saying.
I guess he
doesn't ever stop.
For, like,
okay,
yeah,
wait,
she
okay.
just did it for
Saturday show. Save that for the Ask Me Anything
the act
show.
of it. Him.
So yes, every month we do have an Ask Me Anything that is after hours, not kid friendly. That's on available.
I like how I'm judging her and not the author.
You should judge Chuck Austin.
I was like, her. Come on.
Anyway, it's on our Patreon, and we have different tiers on our Patreon, and that's where you can find that. And then once a month, we try to sneak in a special surprise after hours episode. You just gotta keep an eye out, be subscribed, get notifications. What's up, Big Stu in Orlando? I love this name. I'm up to 45 Omnis. I use my plasma donation money. How much plasma is inside of a human body? My wife thinks I'm crazy.
That's a good use of money. That's we got really nice. We got a bonus at work for working through COVID, so I'm using it at the Ren Fair, so I could buy trinkets. I bought this at the Ren Fair last time.
It was retconned to be a She-Hulk from another reality.
Okay. Well, all right.
It was in Dan Slott's run. I think it was when.
Riv, there is not yet. Omar just reminded me I need to put up the vote on Patreon for the dates and times for the next Ask Me Anything. So,
yeah.
Thanks for asking.
Yeah. So the next day, there'll be a poll up on Patreon along with a poll of the next reading order, and I think it's going to be between Usagi Yojimbo and Street Fighter because I need a little bit of a break because X-Men really whooped my butt. And I love X-Men.
Sassmurf saying I'm judging Juggernaut too. Yeah, but I don't care.
He's unstoppable. What's up, Lloyd? How you been, buddy? Always good to see you. That's a gold Speedo with "Do you even near me?" on the booty. Omar, yes, Pat did retcon She-Hulk Juggernaut. I thought it was Slot thing into shake. Okay, so it wasn't an interdimensional. Spoilers, everybody. She-Hulk did not have relations with Juggernaut, regardless of what.
Whenever you say that, I think of the Arrested Development episode.
Mr. F?
Yeah, with the way she says it. Gabriel just got his first Omni, by the way.
Okay, we're gonna talk.
No, not Gabriel.
I'll get there.
Okay.
Omar, halfway through Why the Last Man, well-written story and hilarious. Hope it's a great ending. On the fence whether to buy it or not. Look, let me tell you something, Roberto Rodriguez. If you don't cry at the ending of Why the Last Man, you have no heart.
We did the first run through, or read
it's
through.
It's a good book. It's a good book.
We read it together. I'm sorry. Yes, I was right. Gabriel just got my first real omnibus. Oh, look at that elf!
What do you mean real? Where did you get that picture of Elf?
He's Omnibus been doing
illegal contraband omnibus. Ben Omnibus Volume 4? ? Probably, but Donny Cates really wants a. What did he want to call it? A Venomni. I don't know. He came up with his own.
Venomniboo.
No. It was something else that Donny Cates wanted to do. But like I said, Donny Cates strongly suggested doing a Venom Omnibus, and at the end, it's up to Marvel. If they go with Donny Cates, that really makes me a little worried about Agent Venom Omnibus, though, because I really want that. I really want the Rick Remender and Cullen Bunn run collected in one.
Thanks, Scotty G. Thanks for the compliment. And Tapsy Logic's suggesting an NMC belt with cable style pouches.
You got it, buddy.
Oh, and Omni Dog changed it to Best Wishes, Omni Dog.
Yeah.
And congratulating Gabriel. Okay, Progcat asks, what's your recommendation for me on buying my first omnibus?
Well, I'm the Uncanny Omar, so it would be it wouldn't be not like me to not suggest Uncanny X-Men Volume 1. But Uncanny X-Men Volume 1 is freaking good. I tell you what, though, if you can wait till next year, that Young Avengers is one of my favorite, most recent runs. Like, I cannot wait for that omnibus. I have the 2 oversized hardcovers, and I looked at the content that I'll be announcing probably sometime next week. And I'm very happy with the way that they did it. And I'm hoping that it's mapped. It's probably mapped appropriately. But it's got beautiful artwork by Jim Chung. And the story by Heinberg is just, I don't know, it's so good. And I wish they had continued doing those stories by Heinberg. But Gillen's run is solid too.
Roberto says that he's dead inside, so he won't cry.
Thanks, Roberto.
What if it's called Omnibuya, the Venomnibus, or what if it's Vernomnicates?
I don't. He can't. That's what it was. He wanted to call it a Venomnicon. Venomnicon is what he wanted to call it, which I don't think Marvel will go for that. David's going to put like, dude, this is called an omnibus. If anything, I'll call it a Venomnibus. I'm not going to call it a Venomnicon. That's what he wanted to call it.
I don't get it.
Well, I don't know.
Does it mean something?
We'll ask him. We'll ask Donnie Cates on the show and ask him what it means.
Okay. That's the only thing. They were like, okay, goodbye. The last 2 minutes.
Can I just say, you both came so far since when Omar put out he no longer worked in IT. Thanks for all the work on the channel, and I hope it keeps growing. Carl. Thank you, Carl. Thank you, buddy. Bob the Goon. I love his picture.
We had a business meeting together Thursday. Ooh.
Yeah. Yeah, we did.
Because at first I scoffed. I was like, wait, no. But we really did need to set a specific time and a list of things to go over so we can keep going.
It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of work, but completely worth it. Like, I got together with my friends last week, and they were like, dude, how is it? You know, it's got to be fun. It's got to be really cool to, like, have your own YouTube channel and, you know, make that your full-time job. And 100% it is.
It's fun to brag on you. Be like, this is
but it's job. Also, like, the hardest thing I've done. Because, you know, this is, if it fails, it's on me. If it succeeds, it's how much work I put into it. So, of course,
I'm in there too.
Well, you know what I mean. Like, but if it fails, it's not.
Well, how about
unless you get canceled?
A fourth on
you
me.
say the wrong thing
about
Chuck Austin.
If I quit helping behind the scenes, then a fourth of it will be on me. There you go.
No, but I'm not. I'm sorry. I'm not.
I'm just meaning. No, I'm just meaning we're a team.
The tiff has began.
I got you.
The tiff has began.
I got you.
Begun, not began. I'm ignorant.
It's began.
I'm good hiding in my basement while Western Canada gets hit with a weeks-long heat wave. I don't know how you guys live through 100 degrees.
Well, do you have air conditioning? Because what was it on Monday or talking on the giveaway about people not having air conditioning, right? Because you don't need it in Canada. So yeah, that's how we get through it. Like the air running 24/7.
Mm-hmm. Our electric bill is high.
It did cool down the past couple of days, so that was nice. It was very suffocating on Wednesday, I think.
I will never forget, no matter how hot it gets, it's not as hot as 103 degree. What was it? 109. It was 109, and then I had to get inside of the barrel truck when I worked at Buffalo Trace. So it was 109 outside, and it's always 7 degrees hotter in the truck. And you're working. Oh my gosh. That was so no matter what, like I always keep that in mind. Like no matter how hot it is, it's not that hot. It can always get hotter.
Oh, New Spooey Channel is donating Marvel Now books to the library now that it's open. Now I find out part of the building collapsed and it's closing definitely. Oh gosh, that really stinks.
Where are you located, New Spooey Channel? If you don't mind me asking.
New Spooey Channel.
Make a video about. Thank you, baby, for correcting me. Make a video about anime, please.
We can talk about it right now. Let's see.
Manga?
We just finished Evangelion with our girls.
What does that mean? Hello to the best part of NMC and Omar. Thanks, Omni buddy.
Guys, I'm so excited for Evangelion 3.0 plus 1.0 next month on Amazon Prime. Now we can watch the first 3 movies with the girls and they don't have to wait that long for the 4th one. Well, we don't either. Oh my gosh.
Her mind is blown, everybody. That's what that means.
My 12-year-old daughter is looking up like conspiracy theories and explanations of Evangelion videos. I'm so proud of you. And we skipped the sexy parts.
Easy. Saturday stream.
Sexy.
Saturday stream.
I can say the word.
Okay. I don't remember any cartoon growing up that said that word. It's Saturday mornings. Better story.
Okay, I'll stop.
Captain America by Rick Remender. I'm just kidding, baby. Or Captain America by Jurgens. All right, here's the thing to keep in mind. Captain America by Jurgens is classic Captain America story. Like, hero, I am America. Right? Runs right after Mark Waid's run. Captain America by Rick Remender is Captain America in Dimension Z. He's stranded in another dimension. He has a full beard. He's hanging out with a little girl. That's it. That's all I will say. I don't want to give spoilers. Rick Remender really likes putting his characters through other dimensions. He definitely has his tropes, right? But I love them. You have like the alcoholic, like the protagonist is always an alcoholic that has a lot of depression issues. Like he has anyway, love it. I love Rick Remender's writing. So
does Riv. And yes, Pin.
By sexy parts, did you mean Pin, obviously. Professor Flex, a man of his word, that super chatted us $5 if 69 came up. A man of his word.
Great Carlu, yes. I don't like Mary either. Maybe this time around I will, but
I feel so bad for her. Marie. I feel so bad for her.
Isn't she normal?
No, actually, if you read the manga, she plays a big role in it. If I feel bad for the kid, by the way, we're speaking of Evangelion, the movies. Yeah, because Marie was added for the movies, and I feel bad for any character that's added after. Because in my head, Evangelion is always Shinji, Rei, Asuka, Toji, Kaworu, right? All the original children, and then to add another child, it feels like
the interview. I saw a video about it. Why she was added, and I can't remember why Anno decided to add it. Somebody, File Shadows asking for Alf. So there he is.
There's Alf.
Is James
on? James Abel. I don't know. Do you think we'll ever see a reprint of Spider-Man by Eric Larson? Absolutely. Keep in mind, here's something to keep in mind, guys, that whenever I make the announcements, we're only in the first 4 months of Marvel's announcements, right? I know whenever I make an announcement, I always see something in the comment section, and y'all have probably noticed I don't really reply back to those comments anymore because it gets too much, and there's a lot of people arguing and stuff, but so I kind of leave it alone. But there's always this, it's not this book or it's not this book. So I always think my mentality is always let the people be happy, right? Like let Thor people be happy. There are 3 Thor Omnis I announced. Well, War of the Realms is a reprint, but still, the X-Men books will come. X-Men are hot sellers. And then when the X-Men books come, then the Thor people can gripe about how where are the Thor Omnibus? And that's the way it usually works. Just from me making these announcement videos for over 2 years now, it's funny the way that it works. It works in cycles. Like X-Men, for some reason, usually come towards the end of the year. And I'm assuming that Spider-Man, this is just me thinking, with the big August 1962, which is the anniversary. I mean, we're talking 60 years of Spider-Man. There's no way that we're not going to get any Spideys next year. We're going to get, and I can't say anything.
We don't get got, we get.
Hey, nice. I can't say anything, but there are going to be Spider-Man and there are going to be X-Men. Just be patient. I promise. It will come.
So I'm going to compliment you. I know it's easy to see when you're doing this. You said you notice trends and they're cyclical and stuff like that, but you also have a really good business mind with this, right? And that's why sometimes Marvel listens to your suggestions, but I think it's pretty cool.
I'm going to see how well that works out with New Warriors Volume 2. When David's like, Omar, we need to talk. We've only sold 10 copies.
We're one of them.
And 5 of them were for Favorite DCS. Mom.
Oh, wait a minute, really quick.
Yeah.
Gabriel says, Melanie, I got the Alpha yesterday. I thought it was sweet. And I saw you got a custom by an Omni, and that counts too.
Look at my Gabriel getting.
I'm reading Fabian Nicias's novel, and it's excellent. It's called
what's the
Meaning
name?
Detectives, Suburban Dicks, because that is a slang for detectives. All right.
That's what we used to call detectives when I was a kid.
Yeah, there you go. And it is so good. And I love the chapter sizes because that's how far I can read during the time that I eat. I like to read while I eat. And Omar doesn't like when I read his Omnis while I eat. So I read this. Oh my goodness. His writing.
Who eats while reading Omnis?
You like his humor. So I highly suggest picking up Suburban Dicks, his first novel.
He is a funny guy.
Well, Super Squad D, what did happen to it? You went to a con. Hey, did you get anything? I meant to text you. Did you find any toys at the con?
What's up, Mark? Be good, buddy.
This is Tyler from Super Squad D.
And where's Johnny Cool? I never see Johnny Cool and Tyler in the same place. Do we need to censor things mentioned on the AMA video? Should we just say Sweet Elmo Breeze? People really love that story.
Sweet Evening Breeze is fine to say.
It's a wine. Did I say that in the AMA?
Yes,
it's a wine. Okay, I did. I can't remember.
Because the people named it after the person.
Mm-hmm. What's up, Asper? I like Aspir.
Manga
for character, manga for character, story, and comics for art and action for me. A rune. Omar, I received my copies of Harrow County Library Editions Volume 1 and 4 from DCBS. Have ordered 2 and 3 and got canceled? They canceled 3, but not 2. Do you think I will get Volume 2? I don't know. I know that the reprints have been canceled because not enough pre-orders went in. I'm still waiting for confirmation from my contact at Dark Horse. I need to email her because I need to double check something about the manga that they're releasing too, for people that have been asking me.
The wine is also laxative.
It's also laxative. Okay, that's a good one. If you're going to read anything while eating, it should be digital, Melanie.
You can wipe a phone clean.
Thank you, Violet.
I just did that since I was like
Crumb.
in middle school. I can't just sit there by myself and eat if I don't have something to read. It's too boring.
What's up, Patrick? How you doing, buddy? Hello, Omar and Melanie. American here living in Japan. I wish we could do our Japan thing. Is Defenders Volume 1 Omnibus out of print? Will there be a Volume 2? Astro Force. Cheers! Dude, so David was in the chat a couple months ago, and he did hint at a Defenders Volume 2 coming. I don't think Volume 1's out of print. I think they still have it at cheapgraphicnovels.com. Your online home for cheap graphic novels. Up to 50% off.
Check out our sponsor. Link below.
Yep. And I gotta record a new little thing for them too, because they're starting to take pre-orders on books. So good for them. Very excited for that because I'm happy that places like them are switching them organic price books, and I think there was another place, maybe Dying Breed Collectors. My buddy JP, Dying Breed Collectors, they're going to start doing pre-orders because it is taking a gamble on doing pre-orders because sometimes you have to take money and then things get canceled. Holy moly, that becomes a nightmare. But I think it's also a safe way to get.
You do it so good.
I'm ignoring that freaking guy.
Alf is actually quite comfortable. No, we didn't wash him. But, I mean, it's a little bit like, not nappy. I don't know.
You can't use that word anymore.
I don't know.
I'm just kidding, baby.
Okay.
I think you can use it to describe
matted. That's the word. A little bit matted, but he's
that carpet looks nappy.
Actually kind of comfortable.
He looks like a carpet. With all the announcements for Omnibus with Bagley's artwork, Thunderbolts, New Warriors, Ultimate Spider-Man, it's time for Michelini Bagley. You know that's my number one. You guys wanted me to make my top 20 most wanted Spider-Man Omnis, and because I did it for Batman, I did it for X-Men. And I cannot remember, somebody just said that X-Men gets a lot of love more than Spider-Man when it comes to Omnis. And that's true. But you got to think there's a lot more X-Men titles too. I mean, back in the 90s, you have to think how many spin-off titles that it had. Excalibur, Adjectiveless X-Men, Wolverine, X-Man, Cable, Holy, X-Factor. I mean, X-Force. I know X-Men Unlimited. And then Spider-Man had the web of Spectacular, Adjectiveless Spidey, Amazing, and Spider-Man Unlimited. So there's only 5 compared to like the 9-10 titles that X-Men had. So of course, that means there's going to get more. And the other thing is, the X-Men books sell. However, Spider-Man Volume 5, I don't know if I said this already or not, but Amazing Spider-Man Omnibus Volume 5 is the highest pre-ordered omnibus that Marvel's ever had.
Oh, cool. Good, because he's my favorite.
Good. And it's Volume 5, which changes the game, to a lot of people that are new to Omnis, that doesn't mean anything to you, but to the old guard like us, that changes. The old guard of Omnis. We're like the Knights of Columbus, except cooler. But no, it's a game changer because, there was a time when we didn't see a Volume 4, we didn't see a Volume 3 on a spine when it comes to these Omnis. Now, when they see the sales of a Volume 5, they're like, yeah, let's keep going. Let's go in the numerical chronological order. So it gives me a lot of hope that eventually all these stories will be collected. Old Mar returns. Max! Is Max still here? I'm going to kill him for dubbing me Old Mar.
You are not. That reminds me, I'm going to hopefully tomorrow film my review video of King in Black, the trade paperback.
Oh, I can't wait to hear what you thought.
The ending, the exciting conclusion of The King in Black by Donny Cates and Rays. We are going to make an appearance, my symbiote.
Yep.
But see, we're truly connected, so we shouldn't say my. We are one identity.
I'm so confused living with
it's
this
hard. I'm writing out the script because it's hard.
You think it's hard for you?
Like keeping that.
Try
character.
being in my shoe, living with someone as crazy as you. Hey, Omar, I assume Chris Claremont is your favorite writer. You would assume correctly, sir. But who's your all-time favorite artist? As a matter of fact, I made a video on my top 20 favorite comic book artists of all time. But for me, it's always been Mark Silvestri. Like, top 3, Jim Lee, J.H. Williams III, Mark Silvestri. 100%. I love him. I didn't include manga or mangaka in there because that deserves another list. But 100%, like, Mark Silvestri has always been my favorite. And I'll tell you what, because there's imperfection in his artwork. That's why I like it. That's why I like him. I love John Buscema, artists like that. Whereas Jim Lee is perfect. Like, everybody, like, the male characters are all chiseled. Even Wolverine, who's supposed to be ruggedly handsome, like, it's just perfect. It's too perfect. Psylocke. Chef's Kiss, perfect. But when it comes to Silvestri, there's imperfection in his artwork and his lines. Like, I love it. I think it's great. And that's the way, I think that's the way life is. We're all made up of imperfections, and that's what makes us unique. Is the adjectiveless Spider-Man McFarlane Omni worth picking up? I have Amazing Spider-Man. If you like McFarlane's artwork, 100%. As far as the story, even as a kid, I was like, whoa, this is not that good. Like, I think it was because he was trying to be a writer, right? Like, at the time, he was like, and I don't blame him. He's a phenomenal artist, and it takes a lot to become an artist and writer. But to me, the stories were okay. The plot was better than the dialogue. The dialogue, at times was rough.
New Spooey Channel. I do have Reboot Toys. I read it. New Spooey Channel. I randomly stumbled across some binomes going through some stuff I had packed up in boxes a few nights ago. Thought I lost them years ago. Oh, isn't that great? I have a Bob. His arm came off. That was from high school. Megabyte. I have the silver Megabyte where he was taken over by the what did hexadecimal start? That thing that froze everybody. Medusa bug. It's upstairs in my craft room. Where are the others? In the garage, because we had to make room for better figures down here. So good for you. Oh, I'm glad. I had a couple more.
Are these the ones that I need to download from July?
Yeah. Oh, you didn't download. Is it the last one? No. Wait.
July 1st, right?
No. Yep.
Yep, I got it. Yeah, this is it.
We're getting Arthur's drawings. If you guys ever want to send in your no, we shall know. Good. Oh, that one's good. If you want to send in your art or just drop us a line at nearmintcon@gmail.com.
Right here.
Yeah. Or we could show our P.O. box if you'd like to
mail it in.
Send. Yeah. I love getting handwritten letters. I'm looking forward to one that I know is coming in the mail. And if you want to send donations for the giveaway when we hit 50K subscribers, somebody was asking earlier about when's the next giveaway. When
50K.
We hit 50K. Now that StreamYard has a giveaway tool,
yes,
and
it makes it
will
so much easier.
Pick the comment. I just type in the answer. We don't have to count. Hallelujah. It will go so much.
Did you
more
say
smoothly.
hallelujah?
You get to see on screen, it go boop, 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 and then it tricks you because you were like, oh, I won. And then it slowly goes to another person, like a wheel slowly stopping. But anyway, yes, we got it. Boop, boop,
So,
boop, boop.
yes, we're going to be doing a giveaway of 50K. Thank you so much to the people that have donated, like Sugarman, also Partworks. I don't know if he's in the chat or not. We're going to go through a box that he donated. Very kind of you, wonderful folks. FNC covers Disco. Would the stage name be Lady Omar Marmalade? Oh my gosh. Hi, do you like Berserk? I just bought so many singles and I'm loving it. I'm on volume 14, so halfway through the Golden Age arc.
Yep.
Look, Berserk is my favorite manga of all time. Absolutely.
Second is Meisani Koku.
Second is Meisani Koku.
They're like complete
Speak for
opposites.
yourself, Omar. Why are you yelling at me? What did I say?
Hey, wait, are you going to show Arthur's work?
No, at 12 o'clock.
Okay,
It's 11:41.
Okay, you were just.
Hey, I forgot to download. Hey, buddy, do you believe, wink, wink, that we got more Daredevil reprint? Oh, is that what you're doing? Daredevil, huh? I was asked between us, like, if they're. Dang it!
Do you have a mouse in your pocket?
I can't say it. I can't say anything. Perhaps.
Oh, okay.
Tournament is solid.
There's Arthur.
Rest
Okay.
is ... Yeah. I
I
can
had
see
a
that.
student named
Beautiful
Cody
artwork.
Summers. Is this my student from the past? He was a great guy. He was a gigolo. Is that what you call him? No. Oh! What are the...
Yo, time out.
What
You're in
are-
time out. You're in time
No,
out.
they like the clown. Insane Clown Posse.
Juggalo.
Juggalo.
Why do I know that? Gary Frank for me. I didn't like his art style at first, but I,
I
love his
my
work.
Juggalo student.
Okay, stop talking. Hi, ma'am.
Hi, Arthur.
I think
Arthur doesn't know
McFarlane was
what it
pretty
means.
constricted with what he could do with Spidey. I agree with that. Jim Lee's my favorite of all time. So much detail and everything looks perfect. Absolutely. Omar, we need those Onslaught Omnibus. I thought, the reprint is coming, dude. You mean like a Road to Onslaught? Perhaps they'll do that next year.
Cody, I've not checked out Spider Shadow or Nonstop Spider. Oh, I didn't know that was a title. Nonstop Spider.
I thought you had read Spider Shadow.
Did I?
Zdarsky's.
Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did. Horrible memory.
Okay.
Yeah, it was fun. I just like that alternate reality kind of stuff. And JJJ, his role, yeah, that was fun. What's Nonstop Spider-Man? Is that like Nonstop Juggernaut?
No,
I'd read
it's Unstoppable Juggernaut, not Nonstop Juggernaut. And that's what She-Hulk was calling him, Nonstop Juggernaut.
What is it? What's it about?
Oh, it's what's his name?
You know everything.
Yeah, but the collected edition hasn't come out yet, so they're coming out in single issues. It's what's his name series? Is it Joe Kelly? No, it's somebody else. It's another series. Let me get to the super chat first before it goes away. Hi, Omar. I wanted to get into reading Captain Marvel. Will I be okay if I read the current run by Kelly, the life of Captain Marvel? Yes, Kelly Thompson's run on Captain Marvel, I'll be honest, is the only run that I really liked of Captain Marvel with Carol Danvers as Captain Marvel. Because the rest of it, like Kelly Sue the Connick's run, and I know that she gets a lot of praise and a lot of love, just wasn't for me. It just felt forced. Kelly Thompson's run just feels natural. Omar was I was not a juggalo. I was not a juggalo. God.
They were the sweetest boys.
The juggalos.
Yes, I loved them. And they put their heart into their writing because I said they could write about it. That's fine. This one?
Is it the Joe Kelly and Bacalo title? This,
okay, gotcha. Yeah, that's what. Hey,
I love that Richard Gere movie, An American Juggalo. That's good. I like that, man.
Mad Boy 52 said, I started reading that Superman Omni that was sent to me from the best YouTuber ever. Omar, listen to me.
Mad Boy. What if he said that book sucks? So I sold it and I got myself some. Oh man, what's a bad comic that kids like these days?
What are the kids into these
What
days?
are kids into these days? I got me some My Hero Academia, which I'm sure is phenomenal. I just haven't gotten into it yet. But kids love My Hero Academia.
Captain Marvel do I like from reading?
Kelly Thompson's run.
Nope.
Okay.
Stern's run.
Oh, Monica Rambeau.
Yeah, I like her.
Well, she's awesome because she was a character created by Roger Stern. She was first introduced in the Avengers, and then see, to me that felt like a natural. We didn't have a Captain Marvel, we needed one. So with Carol. And and don't get me wrong, Carol rightly deserves the title of Captain Marvel. She has been through hell and back again. I mean, the way that writers, Avengers 200, for anybody that knows what I'm talking about, what they did to her and how Claremont was able to bring her out of obscurity was just, she has been through a lot. She's been Miss Marvel, Warbird, Binary. Can't remember the other name she went by for a while besides Agent Danvers. But, she rightly deserves the title of Captain Marvel. It's just been a long time coming, but it just never really felt natural. And oh my gosh, Billy Batson is the best Captain Marvel. Can they even call him that? I don't think they can call him that, right? Which sucks.
Mad Boy wouldn't sell your omnibus because it has your fingerprint, which is close enough to signature. Oh,
you don't want me signing that book, man. Well, thanks, buddy.
I'm gonna butcher this name. This person also agrees with me about Monica Rambeau.
Okay, yeah, yes. Absolutely. Melanie just sent some pictures of Alf. and the omnibus. I did get my grandmother's permission
Oh,
for you. It's so
good.
cute. Are you getting the Marvel United X-Men Kickstarter
You're
campaign?
gonna download that too?
100%, dude. I'm already in. I don't see it yet, but if it pops up, I'll get to it. 100%. I'm already backed it, man. So, heck yes. At this moment, I just want to remind everybody to hit that like button, please. If you would you kindly, anybody ever played BioShock? Would you kindly hit that?
That was a cool thing.
It was a cool twist.
There.
Hey guys, can we expect a complete collection of Wade's Daredevil? I'm surprised we haven't had one yet, honestly. We've had them in oversized hardcovers, trade paperbacks, and Omnis. So I'm sure those will come. 100%.
Mm-hmm. Well, Graham's asking, do you know why we don't have any Captain Marvel epics?
Dude, I love Graham's old soul. Like, only old guys. Anybody... Most of the young people don't even care about Marvel. I love it, man. I think it's awesome that you're 12, right? Or are you 13 now? And have this
he will ever
fascination
to us.
With the Silver Age. I think it's amazing. I don't know why. For the same reason that, we just started getting Namor. So perhaps, one day we'll get it. We will get it for sure.
Our girls are doing a terrific job reading Fantastic Four.
They're reading the Mighty Marvel Masterworks.
Yeah. It starts at the very beginning. Because that's really dialogue heavy. And sometimes Alicia and I take turns like reading out loud together. And she's learned so many new words. It's really cool, but it's, it takes work. And she doesn't understand what the thing, like some of the things he says, the old timey like phrases, I'm going to turn you into mincemeat, or hi Ace, or thinking, or my eye. I'm like, I don't know how to explain that. And I was like, just this is what it means. Anywho, they've got homework assignments. They read one issue a day.
Hi, Omar. When's the next X-Men reading order parts? I'm done with X-Men. The next one I am doing, though, before I am going to tell people like when the best time to start reading X-Factor New Mutants is, now that we have collected editions. So I will be doing that. I did promise I was going to do that, and I have not forgotten. So super promise. Just back from town, came across Absolute Scarlet by Brian Michael Bendis for half price. Super lucky. Good job, Corky. I love the art in that. Hi, Omar. Melanie, any X-Men Omnibus announcement soon? I really need Volume 5, All the Mutants, complete climber. I'll be honest with you. People keep saying, like, Uncanny X-Men Omnibus Volume 5. When is that announcement coming? I think at the earliest, this is, of course, my personal opinion, at the earliest, it's going to be in 2022. I don't see it coming in... No, I'm sorry, 2023. I don't see it coming in 2022. Just because it's a needed omnibus. It used to take, oh my gosh, between Volume 1 and 2, I want to say there were 7 years in between Volumes 1 and 2. 6 years, I think. Between Volumes 2 and 3, there were 4 or 5 years. And then between 3 and 4, which is the fastest, was 2.5 years. So I think at the earliest, it'll be 2023. However, things are different. So maybe a little bit of hope that we'll get it. But the Marvel Masterworks just came out. So I'm thinking 2023 at the earliest. But Marvel could surprise me and surprise the crap out of all of us. As far as Fall of the Mutants, I mean, that was our #1 voted book. And I will remind them of that. Not as a threat, but like, hey, how's it going? Remember Fall of the Mutants? I will make sure to remind people.
My eyes just got cloudy. What happened? Okay, that was weird.
G'day. What's up, Peter? How you doing, buddy?
Good day from Sydney, Oz. It's 1:48 a.m. on my 64th birthday, and I can't sleep. Well, I'm sorry, but thank you for joining us. We need a Marvel Epic Collection or Omnibus.
So you see what I said earlier, Graham, right? I said only old guys.
64's not old.
64 is not old.
90's old.
Peter, you don't look 64.
Anybody 90 here? 90's old. Ace, I'm prepared for a Sandman bi-weekly show that I'm starting next Thursday on Braggs and Boards, which is her channel.
Plugging your channel.
That is cool. I forgot you're reading Sandman. Where you were going to. Well, regardless, it's going to be awesome. And Adam, yes, it takes a long time to read those issues out loud. Like, she'll ask me, like, they stay up late this summer. She'll ask me at like 10 o'clock at night, and I'm like, can we read Dog Man? That doesn't take as much effort. We had a couple, super chat right here.
What's up? How you doing, Gear? Hope you're doing okay. Dan Jurgens is underappreciated. What's your favorite? By Dan Jurgens? Oh, dude, Booster Gold. Booster all day, every day. And his artwork was so good. I loved when Art Thibert, is that how you pronounce his last name? Or Art Thibert? When he inked Jurgens' run on Superman during the death of Superman, that stuff was stellar, man. I loved it. It was so good.
Strider's actually lying down here next to us. It's so sweet.
Oh,
because
he misses the girls.
He's more calm now that he's getting a little bit older. Oh, baby, thank you.
What's up, Floaty Floatwood?
Floaty Floatwood.
Love it. Tell anyone who will listen that at DC that Omni super sellers Tomasi and Gleason also wrote a little story called, dude, tell me about it.
That called Green Lantern Corps that needs an office.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I couldn't finish writing it because I couldn't finish reading it because that hurt so much. Because even Peter Tomasi thought they were going to get an omnibus. I remember interviewing him 3 years ago and, asking him off camera, like, what do you think is going to, do you think it'll be collected? And he was like, for sure. Yeah. Green Lantern's a big seller, and the sister title to Green Lantern by Jeff Johns needs to be collected in the same format. 3 years later, we still don't have anything. And honestly, I think that ship has sailed almost. But I agree with you 100%. It's one of my most wanted. I found a set on, where was it? Reddit? Like a set of all three of them a long time ago. Reddit? You know what Reddit is?
Yeah, you don't. You never get on Reddit.
You're was lying. Years ago.
You're lying.
Okay, first of all, you don't like control everything I do or watch everything I do. Lying. Thank God for that. And I found a set of custom omnibus there.
I don't know who's Alicia's favorite member of Fantastic Four is. I'm gonna do the review with her because she had some interesting things to say, and I want to remind her during her review what she said. Hey, Super Squad T, Tyler says, are you going to unbox and chill this week with me and Jess? He's plugging his channel too, which is completely fine because it's fun.
No.
Okay.
I'm just kidding. Yes, I will. I'll be there. Just wanted to say that I've almost completed my 4K Blu-ray collection. I started collecting last year, and I have over 150 movies. What's up, Retro Rebel? That's what's up. What kind of movies though? Like Criterion collections? Are you snooty with your collections? Do you like limited editions? Do you like steel books? That's what I want to know. BioShock was so good. What are your thoughts on the second game if you played it? I have played all the BioShocks. I love them all. Even Infinite. Is that what it was called? The last one? Infinite?
I should play BioShock.
It was so good. I love every one of them for different reasons. The first one's probably my favorite, then the third one, and then the second one. Second one being my least favorite, but it was still solid.
Somebody asked about Hellfire Gala. What if we're reading and what we think of it?
You read some of it.
I started to, and then I forgot. I have to pay for the single issues digitally. I'd rather go to a comic book store, but there's nowhere close. And I think it's fun. Yeah, so I need to read more of it.
And
I like how you get to see all the different viewpoints of this gala or gala, whatever.
Gala.
Like, what's that movie, the board game?
Clue?
Yeah. No, it's not.
Yeah, that's like exactly the tone they were going
Tim
for.
Curry. Woo.
Tim Curry was awesome in that movie. Mm-hmm. When's the next Map My X? Everything. The next Map My X should be sometime this month. Keep an eye out on our social media. We'll be announcing that. We're just trying to lock down a date that all of us can get together. Promise it is coming. Yeah, BioShock Infinite.
I haven't gone to Drunk Nightcrawler yet, have I?
Not yet. I go to Louder Than Life in Louisville every year. Any recommendations on comic shops in that area?
I don't know what that is.
Great Escape. Great Escape is a solid place, man.
Yeah, that's a good store.
But if you like collected editions, there's a place called Book of Music Exchange, kind of like a half-price books.
That's like treasure hunting.
It is treasure hunting, but it's a lot of fun. And Comic Book World, they run a good like back issue sales from time to time.
Because Book and Music Exchange is where people sell their stuff and that kind of, you sell it to the store and then you can buy it.
Omar, what are your thoughts on Chainsaw Man so far? Have you read Volume 5 yet? I will say Chainsaw Man was Volume 1 was my favorite, one of my top 10 favorite reads of 2020. It made it into my video. Loved it. Still ridiculous and fun. You know, it's kind of lost a little bit of its cool edge, but they start introducing more characters that have ridiculous powers. So I'm in it for that. And it's what happens, right? Like you lose the coolness, the cool factor of this guy can make his arms and his face a chainsaw, Melanie.
Like the novelty of it wears off.
Yeah, of course. Like, but that's with everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, this guy is the captain of a ship and he can't swim. That eventually wears out after a while, but it's still good because
so maybe it's building it. Like One Piece, it's all about the relationships and the drama.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the novelty wears off because that's just, oh, you got nail polish on you.
It's okay.
That's just how it is.
I have been enjoying. I haven't read Volume 5 yet. Much love to you all. Thank you, Kevin, for the super chat on a huge Jeff Lemire kick. Think we'll see an Omar, an Old Man Omni. Omni or
Old
complete
Man
collection.
Logan Omni.
Well, it's weird that we got a Dead Man Logan complete collection, which is like the end of that run.
Logan.
The end of that run is what we got in complete collection, not in trade paperback, or not Lemire's run or Brisen's run on Old Man Logan, but it's the tail end of that run. I hope we do. I think there's enough material there. Absolutely.
Geo seems to
Why is our thing
suggest, because you never took it off.
There, take it off.
Geo seems to suggest that Chainsaw Man gets surprisingly deep. So good.
Geo, we can geek them?
Best wishes, Omni Dog said.
Oh, okay. Surprisingly deep. I can see that. Oh my. What's up, Owen? How long does it take you to read an omnibus? Depends. I've read one in one day. But
wow.
That's Brian Michael Bendis's Miles Morales, though. I mean, that's a quick read.
Did you like it?
Yeah, well, surprisingly I like 2/3.
You liked more than you thought you would.
I really did. But the last third, he Bendis'd the story. And I was so mad. I'm like, come on, man. Can you not Bendis a story just for once? And I don't want to spoil what happens, but
no, because that is his name. That is who he is.
Well, he doesn't have to Bendis everything. Anyway, so I did enjoy it. So that took me one day to read. Took me 2 days to do Hick Vengers, Volume 2. Silver Age books. Woo, boy. If it's Uncanny X-Men, I can do that in a couple of days, like 2 days probably. But sometimes I need breaks in between Silver Age books.
That's one thing, I'm sorry, Alicia said, is that she didn't like in Fantastic Four how the narrator boxes tell what they're doing.
Okay.
She's going to
have to get used to that.
Why is it telling me?
That little girl's going to...
Amir says, hello, Omar. How is the Superman by Tomasi Omnibus? Is it new reader friendly? What should I read before?
Nothing. It's good. You don't need to read anything before because it's confusing what happens beforehand, because we're going from New 52 Superman to the return of classic Superman. So no, don't read anything before unless you want to be a little more confused. I think Tomasi does an amazing job of explaining everything that happened up until this point. It is so good. It is so good.
Hannah, when making tea, does Wolverine put the milk in before or after brewing?
Excuse me? Wolverine doesn't drink tea. Where did this rumor start? This is an X-Men gala?
When I drink tea now with my tea kettle, I don't put anything in. Just
when I drink tea with my tea kettle.
What's up, Amor? Yeah, I drink it straight out of the tea kettle.
Would you recommend getting Dingy Batman Omnibus if you don't have those dingy trade paperback hardcovers? Or am I better served waiting for more complete collections to come out?
I love the way you worded that.
Look at that, well-versed English major over here. Actually,
better served. I'm going to use that in my script.
English master. Sorry, I forgot you got a master's degree in English. Why'd you marry me? So
I taught you English.
You taught me English. It's so racist. That racist old lady.
I'd like to think she's naive. She was really old. Anyway.
Sure. Naive, racist, whatever. Same thing. Omar, would you recommend? Yeah, 100%. If it's, I have very, very, very little faith that DC will go back and make a complete collection of that era. They've already done it once. I don't see them going back and making complete collections. Not for a long time. So absolutely go back and get the Omnibus. It's so good, man.
Great point. Wolverine doesn't drink tea in Japan. He's very classy and calm in Japan, dude.
They didn't have a tea ceremony with Mariko. You're thinking of Daniel's son from Karate Kid Part 2.
No,
I do know. I've read every issue of Wolverine. Don't cause a tip.
I'm saying the off-panel interactions.
Fine, off-panel Wolverine drink tea.
Just like Scott being killed off screen.
It's not the same thing.
Right? You can't argue it. I can say anything happens off panel.
Big shout out to this guy right here, Delusional's Arcade.
Oh,
this guy has been following the channel for almost 5 years, as long as we've been around, and it's just amazing that he keeps coming back to pop in from time to time. Much love to you. I always remember your name, Nocturne's name, all these people that have been following us, because the channel has, long before I started doing collected editions, has been around for 5 years. So that's really cool, man.
On the ad for our, I posted for this live chat is Nocturne 22 saying, "Happy birthday, Omar."
Nocturne 22, love it, love you guys, man. Not that I don't love my new viewers. It's just crazy that people like me enough to come back.
Well, that's
what I mean. I'm surprised people like me enough to come back.
No, the chats are fun, and sometimes why we do random live chats, even though it might mess up our algorithm because of the friends that we have, right?
Oh, absolutely, yeah. And that's why we do those on impromptu live chats.
It's and I want to talk to my friends. So there you go. Bob's your uncle.
That's a British thing, apparently. But then I got called out because apparently it's not just a British thing. And then the old British people said, yes, it is a British thing, just because you young British people don't use it anymore. And these are the kind of fights I stay out of on comments. Omar, will you make a video focusing on Spider-Man from 1999 to 2007? To me, it's a confusing time for Spidey, as there are so many titles and title changes. Everything else for Spidey is pretty easy. Yes, I will be doing an updated reading order of Spider-Man and collected edition sometimes later this year, probably after Spidey 5 comes out, just to get it out there, because I'll include trade paperbacks and oversized hardcovers as well. Have you been reading Challenge of the Super Friends or Super Sons? Not yet. Not yet.
I've done reviews on my channel.
Everybody, go and check out Mad Boy's channel. Dude, I was just complimenting you. You didn't have to super chat us, but thank you.
Happy 4th of July.
Yeah. Happy 4th to you too,
here in America.
Well, I mean, the 4th of July does exist everywhere else around the world.
Yes, have a good, just that day.
Just 4th of July, you know. You don't have to release. He would drink Sapporo in Japan.
That's what we had the other day.
No, that was Kirin Ichiban.
Okay.
You correct me all the time.
No, it's okay. I just don't remember. We had fun yesterday at the residential school that I work at for people with mental disabilities. It was this huge blow up, like 2-story water slide. And I didn't bring a bathing suit, not that I put it on. However, I did have my workout clothes. And since I worked out during lunch, I'm like, I'll slide down into this huge pool of water. It was a lot of fun. We had slip and slide, hay rides without the hay, but that's okay. Bubble bug, like the cars, and it has a bunch of bubbles blowing out all the time. And yeah, it was a lot of fun. That's what we did to celebrate 4th of July there at school.
I think it's really cool that you guys
snow cones.
I wish I had snow cones.
I didn't get a snow cone the line was too long. Because yes, I would stand in line.
Okay.
I'm a staff. Get out of the way.
By the way, in the description of this video, we also added the new dates for some of these Omnis that are being delayed. So if you want to go back to the video, like Cosmic Ghost Rider's in there, Wolverine Omnibus Volume 2. So keep that in mind, and hopefully we'll get timestamps. I was born on the 4th of July. That's right. Happy birthday, early birthday. Well, no, it's your birthday in Australia. Happy birthday, Pete.
Yeah. Sapporo snow cones I am in. No, they were not.
Omar, when does Ghost Rider actually ride Ghost? I don't think Marvel can do that.
Hey, this guy's a great musician. When you're done with that, go there. No. Here. When you're okay, but first you can do that.
I got it already.
Oh, you do? Are you going to announce it?
Mm-hmm. That's right.
Oh, I forgot.
I did the what's it called?
Okay. Well, here, tell people what we're talking about. Go ahead.
Okay, so on Monday, I believe we did a video announcement or a tutorial video on how to run your merchandise giveaway. What was it? Spread shop. But I decided to give away some books. So all the books will be mailed out this coming week. So Michelle Vasquez was the winner.
Congratulations!
Of the Age of Apocalypse Omnibus Companion. So congratulations, Michelle Vasquez. If you're watching this, I'll reply back to your comment. And then you just need to email us at nearmintcon@gmail.com with your information, or I'll tell you how to get your book. So congratulations. It's time for fan art, guys. Oh, look,
Thank
look,
you.
wait a
And
minute.
Michael.
It's not Arthur.
And Michael.
Hey, Michael? Edmund? Look at Michael.
Emond.
Thank you all for reminding us. All right, this is all from our buddy Arthur.
Mm-hmm.
What's happened to that dude's eye?
Is that the character design? Or maybe Arthur's like doing something cool with it?
Well, that one looks cool. Look at Arthur.
Mm-hmm.
Look at he's using shading,
Look
man.
at those lips. And that's really good in that nose.
Arthur, I like your art style changing up a bit. Look at that.
Yeah, so this kid, if you haven't seen, it's really cool that he is working with and practicing in different character designs and artwork.
This one looks a lot more cartoony, but that's a good picture,
Yeah.
man. So big thank you to Arthur for sending us artwork. So yeah. Wow, I've never shoot, Michelle is on. Hey, good thing you're watching. Email us and I'll get your congratulations.
You never won anything? Oh, good.
Forsaken's already congratulating Vanessa. Did I say Vanessa? Michelle yeah.
Vasquez.
Congratulations, Michelle. You won. Hey, Omar. Yes? Hey, Omar's a boomer and bye everyone. Oh, Jack! I haven't seen that guy for a while.
Oh, Jack.
Guy's like 30, I think.
Oh, Max said, Arthur is a weekly reminder to keep improving on things I'm working on. See, Arthur, if you're still on the chat, because you did say you had to go.
Oh, you did?
Yeah. You are inspiration to other people, so that's really cool. You never know who you're going to help out.
There you go, Arthur. Arthur's like, oh, these fools show my artwork. I'm down. I'm out. Deuces.
No, he comments all the time.
We do have some, let's see, some things from the mail, and if you want to mail us something, that would be really cool for giveaways or for no reason at all. I'm not sure where this one came from, though. So this is Near Mint Condition. It looks like some magazines, Extreme Edition magazine. Oh, this is 2000 AD.
Look at, what is this? I like this picture, Meltdown Man.
Let me see if there's a note in here or something. Okay, let's see. Extreme Editions, issues 12 and 11.
It feels old.
Delivery note, but there's not a name. Partworks, is this you? Because I know you sent me the box of stuff for the giveaway. So this is a UK magazine, you know, where Judge Dredd used to appear. But now this little...
nice, big, oversized format.
Yeah, this is the way that Simple Super Smile Hard... What is his username? Sonny. I don't know if he's
Super
watching.
Laugh Hard.
Super Laugh Hard. Thank you so much. How he custom bound those books for me in that format. So let's look at this really quick. Thank you so much for putting this inside of the box. This all came from Partworks. If you don't mind.
Scalpel.
Or box cutter would be better.
Scalpel.
So Partworks, I don't know if you're still watching, buddy. Thank you so much for sending this. This was a nice donation for our 50K giveaway. So
I don't know where it is.
can I mail you an ear? No, you may not. All right. So, whoa, what? Are these the Eagle Moss stuff? Yeah, the hardcovers. Okay.
Oh, you got open.
So, if you're not familiar with this, the UK is very blessed. Europe is very blessed, and I know they sell these in Europe, in Australia as well, not in America, where Eagle Moss does these things where it has a connecting spine. So you put the spines together. So these are books from this Eagle Moss collection. They're collections of just Superman stories. Oh, this is so cool, dude.
And this is for the...
This is for the 50K giveaway.
Yay.
Wow, including like Ed Brubaker's classic Catwoman run. Oh, dude, New Teen Titans. And the spines connect this beautiful, I think for DC they use a Alex Ross. So this is all for our giveaway. Plastic Man. Very cool. Oh, is this the Jim Lee for tomorrow? Yep. Flashpoint. And he sent us 2 boxes of this stuff.
Wow, thank you.
Under the Hood. So these are all classic stories. So these are only available.
This will be really fun for people to win.
Oh, see, so this is what I mean. So all of it will have a connecting spine. Did I do that right?
You should give one individually, every single person. Like one viewer wins one.
Here's the rule: like we all get together at a convention and we all bring our book and we have to connect
like
the spines.
A ring. like rings and connect them, and Power Rangers, something of that nature.
Can I have the? Because there's 2 books or 2 boxes. So this was a very, very nice, unexpected thing. I don't get to keep any of these books because we like giving things away and paying things forward on this channel. So Under the Hood, Flashpoint. Okay, so this looks to be the same type of books, I think. Yeah, Plastic Man, Teen Titans. Maybe a couple of them are different. Catwoman, Flash Ignition. So yes, we'll be giving these books away on our 50K. So until then, they're gonna take up room on the floor. Is that okay? Yes.
Peter says yes, it is Alex Ross. This DC series keeps getting extended. Now it's 130.
130. So does Alex Ross keep drawing it? Is that what happens? Like, does he keep adding more characters to the spine? What happens? Like,
he only draws one part of the spine each installment. He keeps it all separated. Yeah. Ibsy's saying that those sets can be found for pretty cheap in the UK. That gives me the idea to send some over for the giveaway too. Oh, that'd be really cool.
Thanks, man.
And Mad Boy's excited for the giveaway.
Greetings from Australia, Omar. Are you allowed to disclose anything about the reprints of the boys' hardcovers, or have to wait? Officially, I have to wait. I can say that something will come. So, but officially, I have to wait. More Udon Street Fighter comics when? We're supposed to have Street Fighter 5 by now, but still hasn't come. So hopefully we'll be getting that soon. My contact over there did send me some books, so there's some. I need to talk to you about that. Spine is from Justice, yes, which is a very awesome series.
Anything in my teeth?
No.
Okay.
The Earth one is from Quarterly Books. Internal art from Infinite Crisis rather than Ross on those books. Okay. And thank you again. Partworks Comics Reader was the gentleman that sent those to those.
Cool.
Those
I thought he was on earlier.
Oh yeah, I knew he was on. I just didn't know if.
Oh wait, is that right here?
Yeah, I read that. Oh. Hi, Melanie and Omar. I hope you're having a great day. I keep forgetting about the streams.
Oh,
glad to catch this one with the Disney Plus shows. What about Lemire's Moon Knight or Byrne She-Hulk reprints? Is She-Hulk out of print? I thought, what's Dan Slott's She-Hulk was out of print. Lemire's Moon Knight, I think they don't really typically do oversized hardcover reprints, but I think that one would be really cool to put into a Lemire, what was it, Bunn, Wood, and Ellis Omnibus. So that would be cool. Appreciate it. Been binging all your videos lately. I'm still a newbie to this community. You're already my go-to for all overviews and news.
Oh, thanks. Blaze.
Thank you, and welcome to the club, man. Glad to have you here.
Yeah. We're a positive, honest community where you can lay claim to some comic book knowledge.
What she said, yeah. Omar, why do you think that some legendary writers no longer get regular jobs from the big two, Claremont, Stern, for example? I think like any business, you know, they tend to get new blood because it's cheaper, obviously. Now, Claremont does have the only unique contract that I know of with Marvel Comics that he still gets paid monthly and has health insurance through Marvel, even though he doesn't write anything with them. I wish they would do that with more people, but then
good for him.
Yeah, they don't do that. DC nor Marvel does that, and he has a very unique contract with Marvel. As far as Roger Stern, I don't know. I tend to think like, you know, it's just like any business, they probably need to pay them more. And I hate to say this, but probably some of it has to do with the writing styles don't match today's standards, which sucks because those guys are legends and masters to me. But the way comics are written these days are a lot different than they used to write. I mean, look how much backlash Claremont got for those X-Men Forever. People, like, new readers hated that stuff. They're like, this is the Claremont guy that everybody keeps talking about. Or look at some new readers that go back and read Uncanny X-Men. They're like, this is not good. Like, this is too wordy, or it's crazy, but they do exist. People, you know, and I'm not saying all new readers because we have people like Graham that appreciate Silver Age stories. more than they like modern stories.
It's hard to like react to what you're saying because you don't notice.
You were doing this. I just didn't know why. Because I'm talking about people not liking stories from the Claremont era because they write one bad Man-Thing story.
No, it was good. I just life goes on. I didn't keep reading.
Life goes on. I want you to tell Chris Claremont that when I have him back for an interview. Life goes on, Chris. I just don't have the time to read your stuff.
That I keep in mind is he's like how difficult it is to be married to somebody who's creative. And I'm like, yes. Somebody talking about how, what was it? His wife has to pick up after him and stuff. And I'm like, okay, I'm not the only one.
I could never get into Stan Lee's books myself. Right? There are people that can't. And I don't know. Give me an interview with Claremont. What are you going to do to that man, Ace? I don't trust you. You going to call him out for any recommendations for a 5-year-old girl? Oh, look at this.
1904 comics? Yeah, get those.
Tiny Titans. Tiny Titans.
Yeah, that's a good recommendation.
Cheese Sweet Home. It's a manga, but it's all in color.
Yes, Cheese, CHI. Cheese Sweet Home.
Yep.
Oh, it's so cute.
Tiny Titans for sure. I remember that being a big part of our kids' lives growing up. I always brag about how my daughters knew their Teen Titans long before they knew their ABCs. And it's because of those books.
Muppet Baby.
Plus, as people get a name behind them, they want to work on something they own rather than work for hire. Absolutely. I just want to say and ask him his top 5. Helen, that's why. Helen. Oh, no, he does like Helen Mirren.
He says, I just want to say hi and ask him to list his top 5 Helen Mirren movies.
This is an excellent. I was going to suggest Duck Books too. Carl Barks Duck Comics, start him young. Absolutely. Those are wonderful places to start. Devil Dinosaur and Moon Girl. I remember Lydia really liking Volume 1.
Yeah, that's a good suggestion.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Sugar Man.
I'm a 13-year-old boy. Can I have a free omnibus? I don't do that anymore, Michael. I'm already giving away books to Graham. Let me see it. Graham, Gabriel, and who else? Mad Boy. I sent Mad Boy something. Yeah. Kids, man, they just know how to get to me. Chibi Usagi, great young reader and family book.
Oh, I didn't know that existed. Aw.
Scott Snyder, Batman, a good intro to Batman. It is. It is a very good intro. Sadly, the omnibus doesn't collect Black Mirror, and Black Mirror is my favorite story arc that he wrote. But I understand. But Black Mirror is also during the time when Dick Grayson was Batman. But it's such a good story. I wish they had included in the omnibus format.
Immortal Iron Ipsy says, random question, but has anyone ever won a competition when they were a kid? I remember I won a box of Yu-Gi-Oh packs from a shonen magazine for kids when I lived in Germany.
Wow. And
Yu-Gi-Oh!
And just like that, Immortal Iron Ipsy made me feel super old. Because Yu-Gi-Oh came out when I was way out of high school.
When I was in elementary school, my mom won a giveaway of a TV from Walmart. Not that you might not know what that is. A store. A general store. And oh man, I felt so lucky. That's the reason why we had a TV in our room. This little one, we played Nintendo on, Dr. Mario and Super Mario Brothers 3. And oh, good memories.
I came from a third world country, so the only things I really won was like a vaccine. I got my vaccinations early. Like, I don't know if y'all can tell my vaccination scars.
There you go. I can see it.
No, I don't. I'll never forget finding the equivalent of a $50 bill on the ground, and I was so excited. My brother and I went to go and pick up rice from the market, and we came back home. I found a $50 bill on the ground, the equivalent of a $50 bill. I ran home, left my brother crying because I was super excited, and I told my mom, and with it, she bought meal for like a week, and I got to buy like a plastic plane. I thought that was such a cool thing.
I don't know that story.
Yeah, I don't think if Manuel remembers or not, but I remember living. He was probably 3 years old. I left him crying in the middle of a field. He was like, "Wait for me."
We went to the park this week, and you found a $10 bill. It was all folded up. I'm like, "Wow!" And then you folded it, and it was ripped, and there was tape with it. So you taped it together and said, if it's 3/4 of it, the bank honors it. And then you took it to the bank.
That's what I thought. The bank doesn't honor it.
Because I was like, oh, I don't have time for that. I'm busy. I got 2 jobs. And so you took it, but they didn't honor it.
Didn't honor
It
it,
must be an
fools.
old time rule
Yeah.
that you made up in your head. I was kidding.
How long have you been sitting on Darth Vader reprint and Thor? Thor? Since last year.
You interviewed Jason Aaron and
I knew about
and you couldn't tell him.
I couldn't say anything.
So he tweeted like,
well, and then I made it about
pronouncing
him, and I said, what do you think the odds are of getting an omnibus with your name on it, like a Jason Aaron Thor omnibus? And he was like, that would be really cool to have on the shelf. That's the way he talks, like really soft spoken.
Yeah,
he's a really cool guy. And
wait, so you interviewed him twice?
No, once.
Because it wasn't last year.
No, it was at the beginning of this year, I think.
Yeah.
But I've known about it since last year. As far as the reprint of Star Wars, since whenever I sent our Most Wanted reprints, David told me like, hey, this looks like a good time to do this. As soon, about a week after I sent that. So it's, a lot of the times I know these things, especially when people ask me, like, when do you think we'll get this? When do you think we'll get Black Panther Omnis? And I'm just like, I promise, just be patient.
Just wait and see.
Yeah, sometimes I have to straight up say,
answer.
And then sometimes I have to straight up say, no, that's not happening. I don't think that's going to happen because of this. Like when people ask me, like, what are the chances of like the Dark Tower being reprinted? And I said, probably not ever, because the rights have gone to someone else now. Hi, I'm a new subscriber to your channel. Thank you for joining us, Bezel. Is there a reading order of Superman? Best wishes from Saudi Arabia. So for people asking about the reading order, I leave those up to our Patreons. I put up a poll every month and let the Patreons decide on what the next reading order should be. So which
tier can you vote?
That's the $5 tier, which also gives you early access to videos, like the breaking news videos and things like that. There's little things that you get with each one, and then we have different tiers. But
thanks. There's some big things. What are you talking about?
And then there's some big things. Like
hey, listen,
the one-on-one with me.
Yes, the consultation next week. We're going to be
expanding
that. Yes. So great news, and also just surveying what. It's been 6 months, and I think we're proud of the work we put into the Patreon. But what we're going to ask for suggestions or do a survey or something, just some communication about what you would like to see in the Patreon, and what fits your needs. Like, oh, if we added this, then you definitely sign up for it, because this definitely helps support the channel and making this a full-time job. To support the family and stuff like that. So, I mean, we wanted
insurance, real fun things.
We wanted to fit your needs, right? That you actually wanted. So yeah, we're going to be working on that next week.
I think you were also sending Hannah your 9.8 All-Star Comics number 8. Hannah, does it look like I have any CGC books? I may have one or two that people have sent me. People have sent me those. Like my buddy Kyle has sent me those. Hey, Omar. What's up, Fabio? Will we have an omnibus from Web of Spider-Man series 1985? I know we have had the essentials, but I would like a new version. Stay safe. Thanks, buddy. I think those will come. David did hint at oh, thank you so much, Immortal Ibsy, for putting the Patreon link up. I think those will eventually come. David did hint that Spectacular Spider-Man and Web of Spider-Man will come in omnibus format. And for some reason, some people thought that was going to be an epic format. I think they misread what he was saying, but I think eventually those will definitely come. And we do have a Discord. That's right. Yeah, we do have a Discord. That's one of the tiers.
Just honestly, I'm not on it that much just because
and I can't figure it out.
I'm not on it that much just because I'm busy, but I pop in time to time. And people, I think it's I can tell people are having fun talking to each other and geeking out, and yeah, so that's the $5 tier and up. I think it's really cool how much you guys are enjoying it.
And I think it's, by the way, I need to give props to all these people. Like, I have to keep quiet about these things for months, and one particular thing for almost a year now, and I cannot wait to make that announcement. But the people that are on our Patreon have been really respectful of, not letting it drop anywhere for the last few times
because they get to see it.
Yeah, they get to they get to see it the day before, and then they go to Discord to talk about like what could possibly be included in these books. I think that's really cool. Like we do
on Patreon itself, talk about it.
We do have a really good community, and I think what's really cool is on the Discord, like they get in there and talk about like these books that I'm going to be announcing the the content and covers off, they're already in there talking about what could be collected in these books. So I think it's really cool. So I have to give them props. They've been an awesome.
Thank you.
Omar,
guess this
you
question,
tease. I'm not teasing.
Louise is asking right here. Can I read Spider-Man by Roger Stern Omnibus if I'm familiar with Spidey, but haven't read much that?
What do you think, Melanie?
Anything important I should know before diving in? I agree with Michael Edmund.
Edmund, say his name right. I'm just kidding. I always throw a D in there for him.
No, you don't. It's a wonderful read. Great stories. No, you don't have to prep yourself. If you're familiar with Spider-Man, you're good to go. So, yeah, that's a good choice. That would be a great place to start-ish. What, Adam? You got to drive to your new home. Congratulations.
Big congratulations, buddy. Hope you don't have to move a lot of Omnis. Hey, Omar, I love seeing this guy's name with the Wolverine. What if Wolverine? Have you heard supposed release date for Predator? It's on Amazon Canada for $56 in May. I think either March or I think May is the day that I had. But yes, it is coming out. Which tier is the Discord? I think it's the $5 tier, but we were gonna make it accessible to everybody. You
keep saying that, but you haven't discussed it with me.
Okay, well, I'm sorry, I'm discussing it now.
Okay, my opinion is that if you are, in the $5 tier supporting that much, then that is something special for you. That's my opinion.
Okay.
Okay.
Do you both have any favorite comic book sound effect, like snicked? Bam.
Yeah, I like snicked.
Snicked.
That's a good question.
A few Patreon people back earlier this year. Yeah, let's just say we had a talk. They spoiled something early ahead of time.
Did somebody do it accidentally?
Yeah.
Because you didn't put it.
It was that was completely my fault. The way that I made something happen. That was on me. But the first time that they did it, what N-Man's talking about was not cool. But I have had talked to people about that. So
flip. Yeah. Oh, that's a good sound effect.
Would be great.
The 2%. Yes. Sorry, the tip, the 2%. You gotta talk to your business partner, dude.
Yeah, but see, I'm a man of like giving. Anyway, we'll talk about it afterwards. Like, I just told you the story about how happy I was finding a $50 bill to go feed my family for a week.
Now listen, what if it's like I'll help you balance it out? Obviously, I'm a giving person too. What if I balanced it out because this is also your business? Yeah, we have to balance it with being kind. The
Catholic and third world country kid in me is like finding a hard time.
That's why I love you.
And I think most people that have watched the channel for a while know how hard how hard of a time I have asking like who joined my Patreon. I have a hard time asking people to join. Like it takes a lot. I want to
respect the amount people are giving, and also not.
I do too.
Not what? I can't think of the word. Okay, go ahead.
All right. Would be a great birthday present for America tomorrow if you drop those Omni covers and contents. Let me ask if it's okay about that. If not, you can find out my top 10 essential buys for the month of July.
Ace, one day we will meet and I'll give you a hug. And Hannah said that Discord is the most active aspect of being a patron.
Oh, thanks, Hannah. Snap from a
Oh man, that's a good joke.
That's a good joke. I like that. Don't worry, Omar. No one on Discord have spoiled those Alpha Omnis yet. Good. Don't let them spoil it. How do you get your figures to stay standing? Is there a trick? I used to put those little sticky things,
the sticky tack, the blue stuff that you can roll.
Sticky tack on the bottom of the feet to make them stand, especially like the Evangelion figures, because they would lean over. Oh my gosh! And if you're a figure collector, you all know the domino
Sailor
effect.
Moon, Gachapon, they're years old and they've warped. The plastic's like melted or something.
I paid way too much money for you to be saying that. Omar, did you cop the Power Rangers box set? I didn't. I have 4 of the hardcovers, and
they look really nice.
$500 for the box set is expensive. Now, if I didn't have those, I would definitely be doing it. And I definitely recommend to my viewers that don't have them and can afford $1,000. That's the way I always say it, by the way. I don't say $500. I say $1,000. I did the same thing with Unicron. I'm not spending $500 because to me, mentally, I think in my head, the way I see it is $1,000 is a lot more money than $500.
Yeah, because they have the word
grand in there, right? So that's the way I worded it to them. It was my one-on-ones with them. I said, now keep in mind, you're spending $50,000 on this box set, but go look on eBay for prices of year 1 and year 2. When they go out of print, they go for a lot of money. So I think in the end, you're coming out better.
So Power Rangers box set or Unicron?
Unicron.
Unicron.
He's a freaking planet eater.
Oh, good thing I shaved.
Okay. I just Googled Snap. Wow, that was dark.
Oh, yeah, I don't know what.
From Amazing Spider-Man 121.
Oh, okay. I thought it meant all caps, that it meant something else. I don't know. I can't keep up with words.
How many more Thor by Jason Aaron complete collections to come? I have the first 3. I think 2 more. 2 more will wrap up that series. No, because I forgot about probably 3 more. I think 3 more will wrap it up. Are they including Unworthy Thor in Volume 4? I think they are.
Super laugh hard. Is that true? Right there. There is a Judge Judy and Judge Dredd, and she was written by Grant Morrison and Mark Miller.
Dude, that's going to make my daughter happy.
No, it's not true. Okay, you kind of tricked me. If you don't know, referencing that Lydia, our daughter, in the video where he's opening up the Judge Dredd, the Super Laugh Hard sent, said, Judge Dredd, is that like Judge Judy? So it'd be awesome to have a Judge Judy comic or fanfic or crossover. Oh, Ace, your super deeper important question was ignored. Just text me. Guys, because we're buddies. And Hannah,
will you be doing reviews of the rest of Loki episodes? Honestly, really, that's all up to Amanda. She's taking a break right now because she's pregnant. So, of course, I get it. No questions asked. So it's all up to her. Morning, all public service announcement. Ollie's is doing 15% off everything and got a bunch of Vertigo titles like Sandman, Overture, American Vampire, and Fables Deluxe. Thank you, Ben.
Yeah, thanks, Ben. How are you doing?
Hope you're doing all right, buddy. Welcome back, Omar. Hope you had a good weekend. It was a good weekend. I missed you all.
Did you talk about that at the beginning?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, good. Wait, did you tell him something that I didn't know that you did? Did you catch your arm on fire?
No, not this time. Did you tell that story?
Vaguely. Man, I was so angry at you. So angry at you.
You weren't even
worried
there.
About your skin. When you called and told me that you did that. This was like a couple of years ago.
Yeah. And man, no, your dad was still alive, so.
Oh, gosh. Wow, that was
2011, 2012? You were pregnant with Alicia.
It did not feel that long ago. It feels like 2 years ago.
You were pregnant with Alicia, so 2011.
Yeah. And I'm so grateful to God that
it was this one.
It
was this one.
I'm so grateful to God that your skin healed.
Me too. It healed rather nicely too. Look at that. No scars, no graft. They didn't have to take skin out of my butt to put here. That's a good thing, right? Nobody wants that. Nobody needs that. I stopped at Walmart.
I do like the color of your skin. It's so
so you were talking something about caramel. Oh my gosh, easy there.
Remember
that old lady that was like your scalp?
That's what I wanted to say.
All right. Let's get back.
What did she say?
She wanted to wear my skin. It was really creepy.
She didn't say it
no, she
that
did.
way,
She did.
She said, your husband's so handsome, I want to wear his skin.
Something like that, along those lines. And I was...
She also told us to wear makeup while we're teaching because it's like theater and you have to like make your facial expressions more prominent. I don't wear makeup except for here.
You really don't have to. You're the natural beauty, which is unfair. I stopped at Walmart early this morning and saw 3 different Cheetor toys. What's going on? I'll tell you what's going on. So Walmart has an exclusive Cheetor Beast Wars toy that is the color of Cheetor that he was in the TV show. The regular Cheetor toy from the Earthrise line is more of a light blue and less like the color of Cheetor from the Walmart line. So
man, those ones you got that were on the table and we were playing with, they are so nice.
They are nice. Please review Batman Long Halloween. We've done an old reader, new reader on it if you want to go back to watch that. So absolutely, but I mean, you want an overview of the omnibus? Or I'm sorry, I have the absolute. If you want an review of that or an overview of that. Hey Omar, how much is the Thor by Jason Aaron omnibus going to collect? I can't say anything yet. All I can say is that there's probably going to be 2 Omnis. It's a big one, guys. I really expected them to make 3 out of it, but it's a big book. So I will say stay tuned. I'll be releasing the covers and the content of that really soon. As soon as Marvel says it's okay.
Mian Yan suggesting that I wear Juggalo makeup while teaching. Dude, for Halloween one year, I dressed up as the Corinthian. I did it last year trying to for this channel too. And I had Omar paint the Corinthian from Sandman. Hey, so you'll be talking about it one day. The teeth, because he's got teeth instead of eyeballs. He wears glasses to hide it. So it was very unnerving to stand up there in front of the class and everybody actually look at me and pay attention. I'm like, I don't know if I like this. And I made a couple kids scream. I look out the window. Well, I closed my eyes and look out the window of the classroom door with the teeth right here. Oh, I loved it.
Welcome to the TIFF part of the presentation. Please fasten your seatbelt.
We have a lot to say.
Hey, Omar, what would you... Yeah, because we haven't been together for 2 weeks. I did the show by myself.
Yeah, that's true.
I think Maddie jumped in for a little bit.
Oh, and we're relaxed because we had a couples massage yesterday.
That's a different tier of Patreon. The couples massage tier. Hey, Omar, what would you say are the best smaller She-Hulk runs? I really like Charles Soule's run on She-Hulk. I thought that was a good run. Mariko Tamaki, I think, did a really good job too. But Charles Soule's run was solid. I really enjoyed it.
All right. Ace says, if y'all are such giving people, how about y'all give me a hug? No, I did. I answered. I said, I'll see you in person one day and we'll hug.
Are you tipping with
Ace?
With Ace right now? Is Jason Aaron's Thor a good starting point? Yeah, 100%. It is. It is really good. Omar, when is my dad going to come back from the grocery store? It's been 28 years. Do you think he got lost? Well, I'm still trying to find those cigarettes, Ace. So, surprise. Greetings from Sofia, Bulgaria. This is going to take you a minute. Okay. Omar, you put me in the hot waters with my wife. Well, okay. I stay there, so I understand. We're swimming in the same water, brother.
No, you're
when
not.
You introduce me to those Conan Omnis and aliens and Witchblade, the darkness. You're welcome. You're welcome, man. World of Realms big? Oh. Seriously, it's a big omnibus. I don't know if it's World of Realms big or not. Hi guys, glad to be back from Italy. Really?
Wow.
I want to go to Italy. Wait,
we went to Spain.
Is the dude from Japan still here? I was going to say, hey man, can I come visit you?
We're saving up for a trip to Japan in the future.
Aaron's store is going to be thicker than a Snicker. It was a buy before. It's a super buy now. Cool, wonderful chatting with you both. Sorry I haven't been around much. I'm watching this in bed and probably should get some sleep. It's 2:35 tomorrow.
Oh,
here.
Goodness,
stay safe, guys. Love you both. Love you, brother.
Yeah, thanks for joining us.
Do you think it's likely the Book of Doom collects the Brubaker? Dude, you know what's funny? Here's something that you guys... I love sharing things like this, some behind-the-scene things. So when David showed me that omnibus, it said, all I saw was Doom Omnibus. And I said, ooh, I can't wait to see what's in there. Hopefully they'll collect things like the Book of Doom, which is completely out of print and really expensive right now. And he texted me back going, ooh, that's a good one. It is in there 100%. And the book is now titled The Book of Doom Omnibus. So Ed Brubaker's Book of Doom is 100% in there. I saw the content and I'll be announcing, but I will say that's in there. Yeah.
You didn't tell me that.
Yeah, it's little things like that I'm like,
you should brag to me about it. You should brag to me.
How many points does that give me? Like skipping mowing the lawn?
No, we argue about mowing the lawn because I want to do it.
Tiff,
and you won't
Tiff
let
alert.
me.
We should
you
have
won't
a
use
Tiff
the
alert.
weed eater, and I don't want to use the weed eater.
Okay, so Patrick says, still here, Omar. I live an hour from Tokyo. Come visit. And
we went to Mandrake. Mandarake.
Dude, yes. Okay, I'm coming.
That's where I got my Sailor Moon cell.
Can I go?
She's crying because Ray is killed at the end of season 1. Spoilers.
Oh, yeah, right. Can I go hang out with Patrick? Like, was that cool? Like, a week? Just me and him?
We spent a week in Tokyo, and it was a little bit too long for me. I like the older cultural stuff. So I'll go to... Maybe I'll actually see Mount Fuji and it won't be cloudy and rainy this time.
Does anyone know why John Byrne's OMAC hasn't been reprinted? I think it's only been collected. It's been collected twice as a trade paperback and a standard size hardcover. So, what's up, Veg TV?
Hi.
Guys, it's been a while. Can't wait for the Justice League Dark. Dude, as well. I'm as well. Small secrets you need to keep from your wife whenever you want. You are welcome to Italy too. Ooh, all these invitations. Tiff, I'm a JPEG guy myself. I like that. I like that joke. That's a good joke. DBZ All-Star, thank you for the super chat. It's been a little bit, man. DBZ All-Star. I just wanted to stop in and say I love and miss you all. I pray you are all well. Thank you for continuing to be wonderful people you are. Thank you.
I miss your insightful, diplomatic conversations that I can't think of a third word to describe it. You know what I mean.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
They were very enjoyable when DBZ All-Star has conversations about certain topics. I don't know. You know what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So he's in Chiba, Japan. All right,
10 years now.
Yeah, we'll come and see. Dude, for real. Let's keep up. Let's keep up. He's going to see like some Latino dude show up at his door next weekend. And I'm like, I'm doing a live stream from your house. You told me I could come. And he's going to be like, how'd you find me, man? And I'm like, well, there's not that many Patrick Tools in Chiba, Japan. You sold yourself out. You've been played.
Yes, I did get that cell number. Yes. Oh, and it took me years to figure out where it came from.
I have a picture of her holding the cell next to the episode.
Yeah, next to the episode.
That we finally found it.
Because I thought it was from when she was crying because she couldn't transform in Super.
Let's be real, though. She was always crying.
It was because, that's why I love her. And she never gives up, okay? Just like Guts. Guts doesn't cry, but he doesn't give up. I just compared Sailor Moon and Guts. They're both my heroes.
But Sailor Moon's a lot like Guts. P.S. If you want to look at those DC Eagle Moss spines, you can check them out on my
Co-Music
Room tour on my channel. So go and check out Peter's channel. Peter is a wonderful human being. He's a super positive guy. He's been following our channel for a couple of years now. He's a really good dude. Melanie, go to Kyoto. Kansai for the win.
Kyoto.
Oh, yeah. What did I say? Kyoto?
Yeah. Yeah, we did go to Kyoto.
We stayed there for a couple of days.
Oh, magical. Went to that's where I want to spend more time.
I went to the Osamu Tezuka Museum.
We went.
I mean, I was okay. Yeah, we did.
That's the first day when we got to Kyoto. It was like 11 at night, and we saw the big Tezuka Astro Boy sign, and we're like taking pictures. We're like, what? There's nobody there because it's 11 at night
in Japan. Oh man, that was such a good memory because I remember it was before cell phones. Like you had to pay so much money in 2008 to have cell phone coverage all over the world, and I'm like, I'm not doing that. And it's our honeymoon. I just want to forget the world and be by ourselves. And it was really nice. And it was nice, like landing in Kyoto. We landed in Kyoto. And
first we had to wait 7 hours because of
hurricane,
typhoon. I think around the India,
Thailand. No, it's Thailand.
And because of that, we were running late, and the trains were going to stop running. And if we didn't meet a man who spoke English on the plane, who helped us, who lived in Kyoto, we would have, I don't know what, spent the night in the airport.
Shut up, Ace. You were born in 2008. Stop it. Oh, really quick. Yes. What's up with Marvel canceling all these Diamond pre-orders? Still haven't seen my pre-orders canceled. That's nothing you guys should have to worry about. That should be the retailer. Remember when I specifically said a couple of Saturdays ago? Well, no, actually, it's been over a month now, maybe 2 months ago, that retailers should create Penguin Random House orders because some of this stuff is exclusive to Penguin Random House. Diamond still works as a place that you can order books from, but they're kind of like a third party. They're going to get bigger discounts if they create a PRH account. But if they don't have a PRH account, then they're going to miss out on some things, which has already happened with certain stores online that didn't get Usagi Yojimbo Volume 9 or some of the library editions like World of Blackhammer library editions. So keep that in mind. It's nothing you have to do. There won't depends. Okay, it depends on where you're getting your books from, and I'm not here. God, it's really hard to talk about these I don't want to dog on anybody's online shop, but there are online shops that refuse to open PRH orders, and this is exactly the problem. If you're not going to open up,
you're being honest,
and it is an honest community.
Branding, positive, honest,
but it's not positive if I'm like that store sucks.
Okay, no, you're just stating a fact.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever fact you were just saying.
Okay, so there were stores that had issues, and I'll use an example of Superman and Man of Steel Volume 1. They didn't get any copies of it because they didn't order through Penguin Random House. They stuck to ordering through Lunar. And Lunar didn't get any copies of Man of Steel Volume 1 last year. Now they are going to get the reprint. So it really depends on where you get your books from. And that's all I will say. Because like I said, I'm not here to talk negative about anybody's shop. This episode is brought to you by CheapGraphicNovels.com.
I knew you were going to say that.
It's a positive, honest community. Omar, I see Phantom Stranger Omni listed for, oh my gosh. Is this still...
Listed for
5/22
May
release.
2022 release. Do you think it will actually come out?
Mm-hmm. Maybe. Yeah, that giant phoenix is really nice. If you have lunch at the cafe there, the walls are listed with including some from...
Are littered with art, including some from Yasuhiko Yoshikazu.
Man, hey guys, love the show, and you've helped make decisions on tons of books. Keep up the great work and sending love from here in the UK. Much love back to you, man. Good deal. Thank you. You're welcome, David. So hopefully you're like, it should not be up to the customer to deal with these issues. Is my big problem with a lot of these things. It should be up to the retailer that you're getting your books from. No book should be canceled that you've pre-ordered and paid for. It should be up to the retailer to find you the book. You should not have to email them going, hey, do I have to worry about this? You should just have to place an order and leave it at that. And that's the last I will say of that. So, by the way, the day your Star Wars video dropped, eBay flooded with Star Wars and Darth Vader Omnis. And I'll admit, I almost pulled the trigger for 120, but I'll wait and reward Marvel for reprinting them. Here's the thing. It's a lot of fun for me. One of the things I do now is take a picture of the day before and a few hours after the announcement of books on eBay. Mm-hmm. It's fun to see like how...
Just learn so much about you.
Yeah. Yeah, and you know, I'm not hating on flippers and scalpers, whatever. That's how they, that's how they do business. Whatever, that's cool.
You didn't sound like you were.
But it is fun to see the prices just go down after the announcement videos because word spreads. Like, yeah.
You mean prices go up? No, go down.
Down. British viewers check out Read Comics for pre-orders. Yes. Read Comics. I've been talking to that guy over there too. They do pre-orders. The Omar effect, as my buddy, big shout out to Mad Dog, likes to call it. Big shout out to Mad Dog.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. He had a really good video a couple of days ago released. Mad Dog Comics, Marcus, and he's doing this cool challenge for himself. This like budgeting thing. He gets a book and he has to put another book to sell. That. He just doesn't need to hold on to anymore. So I always enjoy his videos. He's done other things like that where he challenges himself, and it's just really interesting to watch.
This is a really good question. Hey, Omar, any good recommendations on anthology graphic novels? Most of the recommendations I have for anthology graphic novels are from the horror genre. So I'm trying to think of some good, like, there's also war stories too. So I'm trying to think of anthologies just for almost slice of life, everyday life kind of stories. That's kind of hard without going out of the sci-fi horror genre. But the EC collection for the best. Ooh, local. That's a good one. Batman Black and White. Look, you're getting answers.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Chat. That's why we love this community. What do you think the best format is to collect the Daredevil 1998 series? I'm an omnibus guy, so of course I would say the Marvel Knights Omnibus. There's also a hardcover edition, but make sure you get the second printing of the hardcover because the first printing leaves out one issue. I think it's issue number 13 that's left out, but get the second version of that. It collects all 1 through 15. Have you heard? Dude, I've heard about this. Have you heard that Disney wants to rename the Slave One? I thought it was Lego that started that. Slave One is the, what Slave One is?
Star Wars is a ship?
Yeah, whose ship is it? I'll give you a hint.
Boba Fett.
Good job. Look.
Yeah. You put a helmet on with poop.
Okay, that really... Okay, so yes, the rumor is because I think there was a Lego set with the ship, and they wanted to rename it. But, I mean...
I don't know. I see both sides.
How? It's a ship's name. I mean, it's not like we can't erase the word. Slave existed in real history
because
and in fictional history.
Matches his character. I don't know. I'm just good at seeing both sides.
No, we can't. No, that was the wrong question to ask at 12:51, because this gets me on a whole different, like, we should not be changing history tirade that I don't like when things are changed to appease others when it comes to something that has, it has already been printed. If it's a product of its time, put a sticker on it and say, hey, this was the product of its time.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
You don't go back and rename, like, you know how mad I get with the stupid Star Wars special editions to begin with. Han Solo did not shoot first. Ugh. Anyway, that was an excellent question. But no, I don't agree with renaming them if that's what they want to do. I thought it was just the Lego set that they were going to rename.
You convinced me. I'm just... You know what I do is
to the woke one.
Michael said this Steve one. I think that's a good thing about me is I really am 80% of the time able to see both sides of the issue, and so that's a good place to start, I believe. Not all the time. There's definitely things that I do not see the other side of the issue.
And I think it's a good way to be in the middle of. I think it depends on your fandom, though, right? You have certain fandom for some of these things.
Yep, that's true. I really don't have a fandom for Star Wars.
Right, so it doesn't bother you, and it doesn't bother a lot of people. But then there's a lot of people that this is life. They were like, I dress up as the slave one every year for Dragon Con.
Somebody surely does, right?
Sure
somebody in the world does.
And my baby goes inside of me, and he's Boba Fett.
Oh, that would be cute.
I can't. If that's not a costume, it should be one. Because the ship flies, like standing up.
I know. I'm gonna look at it.
Hey, Omar, are you planning to get the John Cassidy art book? I didn't know there was one coming out, man. I don't agree with revisionist history either. No, a lot of people have problems with some of the things that.
No, not Slave Leia cosplay.
Yeah, that's all you're gonna find, dude.
No, come on. Okay, somebody has to.
Is the Gwen Omnibus? Thank you. This is a good question. Is Gwen Spider Gwen Omnibus a good place for new beginners? Yeah. If you don't have to know anything about her. It's a great place for beginners. Slave Leia would be renamed worker without compensation. That's a good. Do I have the Sean Phillips art book? I don't have the Sean Phillips art book. I'm out of touch. Right, it's not like you're gonna be like Anakin's. Like, I'm a person and my name is Anakin. When she's like, "Are you a slave?" Remember that? Like, he would have to be like, "I'm not." What would she say? Are you a person? Like, anyway, no. See, this is why we can't ask questions like this at the end of the chat.
Oh yeah, because we got 6 more minutes.
6 more minutes. I said hard stop.
Hyped for Renaissance Fair.
Dude, those remastered movies.
I don't see any, man. Somebody's got a cosplay.
Need another Ghost Spider ongoing for a second omnibus. We do. I'd love to see a Silk omnibus. So yeah, it's a good book, man. I really liked it. Omar, it's the last quarter of Hickman's Fantastic Four kind of a separate story. Keep up the great work you do. Thank you, Nathan. Is it separate? No. I mean, yeah, the plot is resolved in 2/3 of the book. Oh, and it's resolved so beautifully. But the other part resolves one of the biggest lingering issues that happens about halfway through the book. You need to read the last part to see what happens to a particular character. Get those questions in, people. Let's wrap it up. Let's wrap it up. Dude, Sugarman, by the way, has been on a roll, but I have not been able to highlight any of his...
Right, dude, this is Ask Me Anything stuff. This is
I love it, though.
That's why we're...
Any announcements coming this week? Mainly it will be just the exact looking at, like, taking a deeper look at the content that's going to come out from these Omnis with the covers. That's what. Hey, friends, have fun at the fair. Hard stop, hard send-off.
Oh, thank you. Thanks, look at that. Thank you for the support.
Smallville Season 11 Omnibus. Is that, man, I don't know. I stopped reading Season 11. Just, it was okay. Best Omni for jumping on the Fantastic Four. Abrazo. Muchas gracias, hermano. I think, to me, I still need to kick off this segment. I keep forgetting every month, but I promise it's coming. Where to start reading. I think it's a great idea and one that I've been kind of pushing off for a while. But Mark Waid's run is an excellent place, I think, to start. John Byrne's run. Can't go wrong with Stanley and classic Kirby.
Any announcements this week coming?
Not this week, but this month, yes. This month we're going to be looking at some big things. What do you think about the ending to X Factor? What? It's ending? Cody, you just broke my heart. I really like Leah Thompson? Is it Leah Thompson? What's her name? Leah Adams. Oh my goodness. Leah Williams. Whew, I need to eat. I didn't know it was ending. I really like that book.
So what's coming up on the channel? I'll plug my video. I did an interview with Elsa. I was gonna say I haven't done a review video for a while. I didn't mean a modest story. Okay, anyway. I'm gonna review King in Black, the beginning of the week. Williams is the name. And
Leah Williams.
Baby, you're gonna
so
your butt off.
Tomorrow it's gonna be the my top 10 books for the month of July. Monday will be an overview of Knights of the Old Republic Omnibus and Conan, Savage Sword Conan Volume 5. Tuesday will be the trade paperbacks coming out. Wednesday. It's Wednesday? Wednesday's still up in the air. So we'll see. Hey, Omar, remember, happy wife, happy life. And Melanie, happy man is a happy plan. Because it rhymes. Hello from Canada. That's funny, dude. Thank you.
No, it shouldn't always be my way.
Leah Thompson from Back to the
I
Future.
went and got coffee for him.
Leah Thompson from Howard the Duck, man. X Factor has been canceled, and the issue came out last Wednesday.
That's what Professor Flex said.
Leah Thompson from the Howard the Duck movie. Yes.
Oh, wait. Did you say it? Oh,
yeah, I did. Hey, Omar, when do Marvel Omnis stop getting printed? Do they announce those sort of things? They don't. And usually they have one big print run, and that's it. Yeah. Do you think that the 2099 universe was popular enough for an omnibus to be created? I hope so. It was my number one most wanted omnibus, Spider-Man 2099.
90-second warning.
I didn't get to participate in the live chat because I was fighting with setting up a printer. I needed Omar's IT skills.
Now put K-likes together. Oh my gosh.
But I have retired my IT skills. I'm just doing YouTube, man. 90-second warning. Have a great weekend. Okay, baby.
Oh, look, there's my Sailor Moon sticker.
Okay. Omar, did you say Moon Knight is getting restocked at some point? My order says on hold and hasn't shipped in almost 4 weeks. January, right? Or the end of the year, December. The first omnibus, yes. Because we're going to get a second one, and then we're going to get, it's how long it takes. They have to put the order in with the printer. Printer says, okay, we get it in. Yeah. Superman comprehensive reading order. It's up to our patrons to vote for that one. So I will put it up. Superman has lost twice though. It's not on me. Our patrons voted for X-Men.
So what does that mean? Join Patreon.
It's up to you.
Join our Patreon 5 times so you get 5 bucks.
No. I'm not saying that. I leave it up to them. What else did it lose to? It couldn't have lost. I can't remember what it lost to. Maybe Spider-Man the first time around. I can't remember, but yeah.
1 more minute.
You review
Race by Wolves. Tell Maddie happy birthday for you, Lloyd.
Absolutely, we will.
Yeah. Because we'll see her at the Ren Fair.
Batman beats Superman. Thank you so much, Diego. Yep. So y'all can yell at my Patreons and not yell at me. But I'm going to put it up again. Something after Man of Steel Volume 4 comes out. I'll put it up against something. Because I do want to do it.
Bears beats. Was that the phrase?
That's not even the price.
Beats.
How the heck does Superman lose? It lost to Batman. 6 out of 10, Occult Detective, and X-Men. That's how it loses, man.
Thank you, Brent Star, that we're your go-to comic channel. And Jack Ferry, thank you for the super chat. Is Howard the Duck Bronze Age Omni good to get?
The Steve Gerber stuff? Yeah, man. He was doing stuff way, way ahead of its time back then. In that and in the Man-Thing Omnibus. I'm serious. It is so good.
It's 1 o'clock. It's 1 o'clock.
I've already done a Booster Gold reading order because I wanted to take a break after doing Batman. Remember? Yep, it's that time. Everybody, thank you all so much.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited for the Ren Fair. Yep. We gotta go.
We do have to get going. We love you all. Thank you for being a part of this.
Thank you. It's a lot of fun talking today.
Now, next week we do have next week we got to start earlier because we are going to do a convention. I think is that right?
Nope, it's not next week.
It's the 17th. Never mind. Bat at the regular 6 out of 10 Bat time in 6 out of 10 Bat channel next Saturday. So everybody, thank you for joining us.
Thank you.
Have a wonderful weekend. Stay healthy. Stay safe. Check out our Patreon. Spread shop. We love you guys.